Guys, what time did I set the stream for? I thought it was for 8 p.m. Oh, God. Supposed to be 8 p.m. I'm barely presentable. I haven't washed. Yeah, sort of shaved. Oh, well, if we're here then. What time is that? 18:59. Oh, that'll teach me to check. Honor, that'll teach me to check things. Oh, well. Guess we're live. Right. In that case, yeah. You can have some of this. Oh, whoa. I'm losing the plot.
Whoa! We've been sleeping too long. Now the warning is clear. Our streets don't feel British, and the end's drawing near. They divided the right, while the numbers kept rising. Time to stop the talking. It's time for deciding. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more.
What?
Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore or be no more. Millions must go, send them back where they came. You must speak English, we don't care for the game. No more excuses, speak English or get out. Learn our traditions, don't force us to learn yours. Respect our culture or head straight for the doors. This is Britain, we don't bow to foreign laws. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore or be no more. No more grooming gangs, no more two-tier rules, no more foreign flags flying over our schools. Put Britain first, protect our kids and our land. If you won't stand with us, then you don't understand. From the four nations, one people, one flag in the sky. No more division, it's do or it's die. No more talking, no more fear. The hour is late and the moment is here. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Millions must go, send them back to the shore. You must speak English or you're out the door. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more.
Right. Made it. Guess we're live then. Lock and load. Stay there, girls. Wow. So we're live. We're live early. Okay. Right. Ben, the two of us? No. Ben. Right. I've no idea. Do you? Oh, you want your song, do you? Okay, I'll see if I can find it. Ben. I don't know which Ben. Give me a clue, English lass. Yeah, you thought it was coming, didn't you, Kev? Oh, it's coming. Good to see you yesterday in Leicester. Kev, good to see you, mate. Hope everything's okay. I haven't done anything today, guys. I don't know about you lot. I've done literally, well, apart from things for my wife. That was it. But nothing. Nothing at all. I wanted to go and read what the Benidorm Barrow Boy had been saying about Restore, but I couldn't face that. Then apparently Ben Habib was saying we've all got to unite. I don't know if that's true. If that's a true story, I haven't had a chance to look. But if it is, Ben Habib's got to go. He just got to go. Then I heard that Rupert said that Tommy Robinson was free to join Restore if he wanted. Fine. If he wants to join, fine. Just keep him away from the party leadership. Have nothing to do with him. Ah, yeah. Yes, so you've got your Discord up and running. That's cool. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. These late nights in channel rooms, get you into trouble, guys. Get you into trouble. Right. What have I got to say? Well, I guess you all seen that video clip, didn't you? This one. Let's have a look. Share this. Do that. Do that. Here we go. This was quite funny, wasn't it? Yeah.
Fucking patriot. Fucking patriot. Fucking patriot.
That's enough of that.
Patriot.
Well, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Right. Yeah, it was Alex. Yeah. We had a good laugh. Had a couple of dodgy moments, but nothing too serious. Nothing too serious at all. Nothing we couldn't have handled. Although, Leicester, what a state. I was looking at all these people. Let's call them people. Non-Indigenous people. Walked around quite a bit of Leicester, got shown some of the main streets, and then I was looking at an old church. God. And the roads and the buildings, many of them, nice architecture, built long before these people came. They've come to our country and we've given them a ready-built home for them to just steal, because stealing it they are. The infrastructure, we built it, our ancestors built it, and they just walk in and fucking take it. Or rather, our traitor politicians give it away to them. So that's not on at all, is it? That's not on at all. Yeah. Yeah, I have a song.
Sha-la-la, my love is gone. How do I carry on? My eyes were misted over by my tears. My heart was pounding, ringing in my ears. The rain came down like sorrow in the night. When we lost your beautiful burning light, you wore that smile like summer on your face. Now every street's an empty, lonely place. I call your name beneath the pale moon glow, but only echoes answer soft and low. How can I go on without you, my love? Your light shines high on up above. My heart was torn in two when I heard the news. I cried, baby, what do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
Now I'm walking alone.
Oh, what do I do?
What do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
With this heart made of stone. Well, I'm missing you true. Tell me, darling.
I love this song.
You know it? Father's of what? I've got one on here.
Yeah.
Better put a song on for you.
I need a prop for this.
What's that? How long did it take you to get either?
About 4 hours all in all.
Fucking
About
hell,
4 hours
yeah.
speed ride. I had to pick him up and I had to pick him up from Cardiff, so.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Not too bad.
Oh, fair play, then, fair play. Was it just you pretty, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually more.
Yeah, normally there's at least one more, but he's got a.
Right.
He's
Everything that I mean, that's it. Okay, that's only what. Yeah. I love this song.
You know it? Father's of what? I've got one on here.
Yeah.
Better put a song on for you.
I need a prop for this.
The year just come in, that's for sure. The year just come in. No doubt about it.
Sweet refrain. Now every melody just turns to pain. You're even still beside my bedroom door. Your photographs are smiling like before. I kiss the frame and whisper through the blue. No one will ever love me like you do. How can I go on without you, my love? Your light shines high on up above. My heart was torn in two when I heard the news. I cried, baby, what do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
When the dawn breaks through.
Oh, what do I do?
With a world without you.
Oh, what do I do?
With the world without you. Do I? I'm missing you true. Tell me, darling, what do I do?
Why?
Maybe someday by the Golden Gate, you'll be waiting there and I won't be late. With open arms and eyes so bright, shining like that burning light. Till then I'll sing to the midnight sky, with a trembling voice and a tear-stained sigh. Every sha-la-la is a prayer for you. Every dua says my heart stay true. How can I go on without you, my love? Your light shines high on up above. My heart was torn in two when I heard the news. I cried, baby, what do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
Oh, what do I do?
Now the stars feel blue.
Oh, what do I do?
With these dreams of you.
Oh, what do I do?
With these dreams of you. I'm missing you true. Tell me, darling, what do I do? Oh, sha-la-la, your light shines through. Baby, I'll always love you.
Well, scrolling at midnight, eyes turning square. Your memes keep multiplying everywhere. You sent me a gif of a screaming raccoon, then asked if I saw it, dude.
It's been 2 seconds, cool.
You comment LOL on my lunch and my shoes. React to my dog like he's breaking the news. My phone's overheating, my thumb's got a cramp. You're less like a friend and more like an app.
A ping, ping,
Ding, ding,
there it goes again.
ding, 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 there it goes again. My screen lights up like it owes you rent. I tried to be nice, but I'm cracking at the seams. Now I'm begging in caps like haunting your dreams. Unfriend me, please, let me breathe. Cut the cord, set my timeline free. Mute won't work, block feels mean, but you're living rent free on my tiny screen. Unfriend me, please, pretty please. You're buzzing around my head like caffeinated bees. One more hey, and I might scream. Unfriend me, please, let
Me breathe.
you tag me in photos where I wasn't there. A blurry left elbow, yeah, thanks for the share. You sent me a quiz, what soup are you? I got clam chowder, now I'm questioning truth. Your status says cryptic, your playlist says pain. Your horoscope blame me for seasonal rain. You type out we need to talk, then disappear. That's emotional buffering, and I'm out of here.
Ping, ping,
Ding, ding, my sanity bends. You cut post from 2010. That's ancient history, digital crime. Put down the scroll and step away from my timeline. Unfriend me, please, let me breathe. Cut the cord, set my timeline free. Mute won't work, block feels mean, but you're living rent free on my tiny screen. Unfriend me, please, pretty please. You buzz around my head like caffeinated bees. One more hey, now my scream. Unfriend me, please, let
me breathe.
I don't hate you, I swear that's true. I just need less notification. You. No more pokes, no more chains, no more sand, Mr. 10 friends pain. I wish you joy, I wish you peace, I wish you Wi-Fi, sweet relief. But some are far away from me, like page 7 of my memories. Unfriend me, please, let me breathe. Cut the cord, set my timeline free. Mute won't work, block feels mean, but you're living rent free on my tiny screen. Unfriend me, please, pretty please. You buzz around my head like caffeinated bees. One more hey, and I might scream. Unfriend me, please, let me breathe. Click, click, gone. Now my phone feels calm. Click, click, sweet release. Unfriend me, please, let me breathe.
That's lock and load one. Okay, we'll leave that there then. Let's go check out the news. Share this tab instead. Yeah, that'll work. What we got? Restore Britain. Something is happening out there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Landu's got a great video out this evening. Bloody excellent. Giving his assessment of the situation with Restore Britain and the Reform Party. Really good. Innocent British men and women assaulted, raped, stabbed, murdered by migrants who should never have been in our country. Oh. Yeah. Millions must go, and Reform's saying that. Yeah, right. Oh, those two there, I don't trust them. We've got them rattled. Yeah, definitely. Wow. Yeah. British politics changing. Good. Which side are you really on? Restore Britain. Just going down. Wow, that looks impressive, doesn't it? That is impressive. I haven't muted the mic, have I? No, I'm still here. Oh, wasn't prepared for this. Wasn't prepared for it. something I can't pronounce. An asylum seeker. Yeah, I know what that is. Synonymous with rapist who raped a woman in Hyde Park, arrived illegally in the UK, claimed asylum. Yeah. Home Office knew all about him, kept him here. Yeah. Oh, there's a quiz. Yeah, might do that later on. Yeah, we saw that story. Okay, fine. Let's go home. Don't care what you've got to say. What's happening? Explore. What's the news? Don't believe you, Nigel. Restore Britain. Rupert Lowe, leader of right-wing. We're not right-wing now, we're ultra-wing. Keep up. Next week, we're going to be uber-wing. Restore Britain told the Sunday Times that controversial activist Tommy Robinson can join by paying the £20 membership fee, just days before Thursday's pivotal Makerfield by-election. Yeah, Tommy can join if he wants. Yeah. I prefer it if he didn't. Yeah. Thomas is not happy. I think I sort of met Thomas. Yeah. Well done, Thomas. Tommy's going to pay £20 and then nothing. A true blue. That's very naughty, Rupert. You know Tommy never has any money, so he'll have to set up a GoFundMe page to get his followers to pay for it. Oh, yeah, cool. I'll have to change my shades, get some like Rupert. Let's go back here. Where are we? Better check the comments. Got 42 in the room. Yeah, blindsided me. I wasn't expecting to come on until 8 o'clock. Thought I was going to have another hour, do something I wanted to do. Oh, well, I can forget that now. I tell you what, judging for the number of four green hearts from my girl Kirsty, and the number of people from around the world in Leicester. I've got some footage of the street scenes, but there were a few people around who shouldn't have been in the camera shots, and so I did try to edit a bit, but people were more walking and milling around, so it was difficult to keep them out. Yeah, but if you deport all those people who's non-British from Leicester, it's going to look like one of those apocalyptical films where the entire white race, the entire humanity's been wiped out and just deserted cities like the last man on earth, because there'd be no one on the streets at all. Yeah, that'd be cool. Saw some sights there. Yeah, imagine all those deserted streets, all those houses, shops. Wow. Bloody hell. Every homeless person will be able to have their own street. There's how many houses. And the cars, why have they all got BMWs and big SUVs and Mercedes? Yeah. I stood by the side of the road watching the cars drive by. Didn't see any white faces. In fact, people were pointing out the window, and I heard one Pakistani family going by say, "Look, mummy, what's that? Oh, that's a white man." Yeah. Oh, never seen one of those before, Mummy. Yeah, first white person that kid had seen, I think. Yeah. But what's he doing here, Mummy? Oh, some people say they lived here before us. That you know, the Aborigines in Australia, they're like the Aborigines in Australia. Yeah, yeah. This used to be their land once. Not funny, is it? Not funny at all. Not funny at all. Lady J, did you hear us? I did find a bit of footage where Alex was playing the Ulster music. He banged out quite a few, actually. He banged out quite a few. I don't know what. There must have been about 10 of us going down through the street at the end. Thousands of them. Like that film Zulu, there's thousands of them. Yeah. Could have been nasty, but it wasn't, so we're okay. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at what went on at the buffet. Got it? Yeah. Oh, still a bit tired, to be honest, guys. I don't know why. It took it out of me last night. Can't focus. There. This was about midnight.
I'll keep you off the camera.
He said, putting him in the camera
You want
shot.
to be kept off?
He doesn't
Okay.
mind.
I wonder if any of them's around. Well, this is fun, isn't it? Stopping off for a meal on the way back from Leicester. Anyone in the comments? Let me know if you're here. It'd be nice to see. Nothing better than an empty service station at night, is there? So different. So different. Been a long day, that's for sure. Been a real long day, but we had a bit of fun. Had a real bit of fun. Yeah, some of the videos from there, they look great. What a turnout, what a turnout. It wasn't a big turnout for us in Leicester, but we got the job done. How was that? Met a few interesting people. Had some fun with the Reds. I got a trophy. I'll show you that if you're live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I got a trophy, that's for sure. There's some videos of me up on X in the front line, so to speak. It was pretty good, pretty good. Hi guys, yeah. I'm with George, the driver, and another guy. I don't show his face. He's from a different outfit. The Reds were pathetic, really pathetic. Got some good footage. Oh, there's George now. There's our driver coming in. Yeah, we
Good
just.
evening.
Yeah, he's there.
Was it Green Arrow family, is it?
Yeah, just gone live. It's only 19 on.
There
Say
we are.
hello there. This is our driver. He's been looking after me. He's my, well, I'm his cameraman now, apparently, from the next job. I don't know.
There we are.
We'll have to see.
Up in Crewe, 27th of June, if anybody wants to be there. Crewe, 27th of June.
Well, there you go. Be there. Be there or be square.
I'll send Paul the I'll send Paul the advert so we can share it with you all as well. 27th of June.
Okay, you heard that. 27th of June. Game on. Be honest, guys, I'm starting to feel my age. I'm feeling tired. We had a couple of, after the event, we went off with some other Patriots. We had a few beers. Well, I only had a couple of pints. 3. And, yeah, they were good. almost a bit of argy-bargy with the Reds on the main street. We was outnumbered about 1,000 to 1. Leicester is lost, almost lost. It really is. Didn't look like an English city at all. It really didn't. It really didn't. I mean, it's a wake-up call for me seeing what I saw there. That's for sure. It was a real wake-up call. Kev K57, it was great to see you there. It really was. Yeah, we had a we had a good thing. I hope your wife is okay, Kev. Hope your wife's okay. Service station is completely deserted, but we had to stop. I needed to go to the toilet. And now we're going to have a burger. Not my normal kind of food, but there you go. Oh, Mel, you're there. Yeah, virtually. And the street is not like England at all, seriously. The city itself was quite nice. I thought it was quite nice, but no, not like England, not like England at all. Not like England at all. Not like England at all.
Getting in here, yeah?
Yeah, have a sit down over here. You got it? You got ours, George?
No, you haven't done yours yet.
All right. Okay. Just yours, is it? Okay. Yeah. What else? I can't play any music to you, that's for sure, guys. The Reds were funny. We played one of those songs, Deport, Deport. That was good. Well, you know what I'm like with the women. There was a police officer there, female. So I started chatting her up. Oh, and then there was another one in the bar. Well, what can you do? It's what the Green Arrow does, isn't it? It wouldn't be the same.
Points to the sky, the Green Arrow.
Yeah.
That's what the Green Arrow does.
Yeah. Well, you see the videos of my performance. You got them? Good. Okay, guys, I'm winding down now then. Thanks for dropping in. Who's on? Oh, yeah, Kim is there. Great.
What does the Green Arrow do? He rips up Antifa flags.
Yeah.
That's what the Green Arrow does.
I'm keeping him off camera, guys, because he's with a different outfit. I'm just, they were disappointed I didn't fetch my granddaughter. Oh, who's got a toy then?
You have.
Yes, for you.
You've been acting like a child all day. We thought we'd get you one.
Right. Okay, guys, we got, I'll show you.
Not that kind of toy, guys. Purely innocent.
You are-
PG-13.
So, where's our burgers in here? Are they, George?
I think so. Should be.
Okay, so what do we got?
Oh, we're doing a food review now, by the way.
Yeah, food review. Yeah, we're doing a food review.
Food review.
Fucking open my sauce, like.
Because you're from Cardiff.
What's that got to do with anything?
Oh,
I'm sick of this, right? This racism towards my city. I've had enough of it. George,
they've been great company, guys. They really have. Fair play from the when there was a bit of argy-bargy. They were off and running, protecting one of our boys. I couldn't keep up with them, to be honest. I did try. Guys, we're going to close the stream now then. It was great seeing you.
God bless.
Oh, Freedom Dad's on. I was talking about Freedom Dad. Freedom Dad's on.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we were talking about Ulster today and saying, I got to come over there. You're going to have to teach us how to organise a proper protest. Yeah, after what happened over here.
Oh.
Galway Raider, good luck, mate. Yeah, it was good there. Freedom Dad, you're going to love a video of me. I'll get it up on our channel tomorrow. It's up on X at the moment. It was taken by someone else. And you like the guys I was with. They're good patriots. Oh, one good thing, we were blasting out Ulster music as well. I didn't get a video of that, but the people liked it. I liked it, and that's the main. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Freedom Dad, take care. You're my brother. No surrender. See, English lass, I'll send you your badge tomorrow. I've got your address. And I'll do Kev KK 57's badge as well. You take care. Paul Morris, Green Arrow out. Remember, what do we always say? Stay strong, stay safe, aim high, vote low, restore Britain. And if you're in Belfast, Freedom Dad, move fast, stay low. See you on the next
High,
one.
vote low, millions have got to go.
Yeah, millions of. If you saw Leicester, you'd be saying it as well. Yeah, millions have got to go. Green Arrow out. See you at 8 a.m.
Patriot.
Where's this coming from? Where is that music coming from? Sorry, guys. You've gone and dropped me in it again, haven't you? Go away. Just go away. No, you. We need you. You're the great white hope. Oh, you can't see it. Share screen. There. Yeah, let's have some of this. One minute.
They locked us down where the freedom once shone in our own green land. Now the rights are all gone. They said we're safe, but the borders are wide while our streets fill up with
Next
the waves
one.
of the tide. We're not criminals, we're the sons of this soil, yet they call us bigots when we dare to recall. From London to Belfast, the same old refrain. They sell out our future for globalist gain. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Antrim Hills, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. They cut off the winter fuel, left the older ones to freeze while hotels shine bright for the boats on the breeze. Two-tier justice, two-tier rules. They protect the invaders but chain up the few. Our kids can't afford them in the towns where they grew, but the checks keep flowing to the ones passing through. No more surrender, no more shame. We're rising again in our Father's name. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the island breaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me shoulder my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. They call us far right, they smear and they lie, but the truth's in the streets, you can see it in our eyes. We've seen the betrayal, we felt the cold hand of leaders who sold out our once proud land. So raise up the banner, shout out the call, for Britain undivided, we'll never fall. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the snow-dome peaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag, let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Yorkshire moors, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, shoulder the load for the land of our fathers. Down the long road, no surrender, no chains, no more lies. We're the free men of Britain, under our skies.
What happened there? Don't know. I'm really screwing things up, guys. This-
In 1912, when dark clouds filled the sky, Ulstermen stood firm and refused to bow or die. The Ulster Volunteer Force, 100,000 strong, swore to defend their homeland if the worst should come along. Then in 1914, when the call to arms was made, and killed to the glens, from factory and from glade, they formed the 36th Division, loyal to the core, the finest fighting men that Ulster ever bore. Ulster will always remember, remember. Ulster will always remember. For the brave 36 and the volunteer force, Ulster will always remember their course. On the 1st of July in 1916, they rose from the trenches into death's machine. Through the Bullwood and the Schwaben Redoubt, they charged like lions and they fought their way out. While other divisions faltered and fell back, the Ulstermen broke through where the line was cracked. They captured their objectives against impossible odds. The 36th Division, true warriors of God. Ulster will always remember, remember. Ulster will always remember. On the fields of the Somme, where our heroes fought and fell, Ulster will always remember them well. At Messing's Ridge they struck with thunder and flame. At Passchendaele they marched through mud and rain. Through Cambrai and the battles of 1918, the 36th Division remained supreme. Over 32,000 gave their lives in the war, for king and for country, for Ulster's sacred shore. They lie in foreign fields beneath the poppies red, but their spirit still marches where the loyal hearts tread. So every 1st of July, when the dawn breaks clear, we remember the courage, we remember the fear, for the men of the 36 who never once broke rank. Ulster stands forever, and Ulster gives thanks. Ulster will always remember, remember. volunteer force to the boys of the Somme. Ulster will always remember. Ulster will never forget.
Right. 36. We love that.
For God and for Ulster, we'll go once again.
Oh,
Think of our mothers, our sweethearts back home. The fields of Antrim where the wild roses grow. Will we ever see Ulster in the springtime once more? Or will this be the Ulster we'll go once again? For God and for Ulster we answer the call. Though fear grips our hearts, we will give it our all. When that whistle blows sharp in the morning grey light, we'll go over the top for what we know is right.
sad. Really sad. First time I saw that, I had tears in my eyes. I don't know if we're just playing sort of music. Let's see this one.
Yeah. I stood in the fields with the soil on me hands. Farmer, businessman, built it from the land. Chairman of the Saints, MEP in the fray. Now MP for Yarmouth, and I'm here to stay. They laughed when I spoke, called me every name. But the people are rising, they're done with the game. Mass immigration flooding our streets and our shore. We've had enough time to settle the score.
Don't underestimate us.
We're the sleeping giant awake.
Don't underestimate us.
For Britain's sake. Millions must go, we'll restore what was lost. Christian principles, culture, our future, our cost. We are the farmers, the workers, the mums and the dads. We are the backbone that's had enough of the lads in Westminster laughing while the nation bleeds dry.
Don't underestimate us.
Or you'll wonder why. From reform I came, but the fight wasn't enough. So I founded Restore Britain, called their bluff. Woke ideology, radical Islam's creep, economic collapse while our people weep. They suspended me, tried to silence the truth, but the silent majorities found its voice in its youth. Grooming gangs ignored boats crossing the sea. We'll deport the illegals, set our people free.
Don't underestimate us.
We're the sleeping giant awake.
Don't underestimate us.
For Britain's sake. Millions must go, we'll restore what was lost. Borders secure, no more at any cost. We are the farmers, the workers, the mums and the dads. We are the backbone that's had enough of the fads and the globalist dreams that have left us behind.
Don't underestimate us.
We're the rising tide. They call us extremists for loving our land, for wanting our children to grow safe and grand. But the castle is ours and we're taking it back. No more surrender, no more turning black. 100,000 strong and climbing every day. Great Yarmouth showed them there's another way. The establishment trembles, the media lies, but the British lion has opened its eyes.
Don't underestimate us. We're awake. Don't underestimate us.
For Britain's sake,
Restore the nation, restore our pride.
millions must go. Stand by our side.
Don't underestimate us.
We are Restore Britain, and we will not hide.
Don't underestimate us.
From the farms to the factories, the streets to the sea, this is our country, and we're setting her free.
Don't underestimate.
Oi, you hear that? The boats are still coming, but not for long. Turn it up!
Deport, deport,
Deport the fucking lot!
deport, deport.
Deport the fucking lot! If they're men, send them back. We haven't got room. We can't keep track.
All right.
They land on our shores like it's some kind of game. Hotels full, taxpayers
Yes.
in the shame. They rape, they lie, they demand we comply, but we don't agree, and we're done being shy. No more benefits, no more free ride, no more grooming our kids while the elites hide. Send them back to fight their own wars. Keep them off our beaches, lock every door.
Deport,
Deport, deport the fucking lot.
deport, deport.
Deport the fucking lot. If they're men, send them back. We haven't got room. We can't keep track.
Deport the fucking lot.
They want to stay, but we don't agree with it. Mass deportation, that's the only ticket. No hotels, no houses, no more free meals. Brits first, every single deal. Red list countries, criminals out first. Foreign offenders, get them in the hearse. Back where they came from, restore Britain, hear the people roar. Millions must go. This is our shore. One more time. Louder! Deport the fucking lot. Deport the fucking lot. Send them back, send them back, send them back to their wars. Deport the fucking lot. Deport the fucking lot. We haven't got room. We can't keep track. Deport the lot. And take Britain back.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, then please subscribe, give it a like, a share, and if possible, a hype, so that more people get to see this awesome content.
I'll keep these tunes going for a couple of minutes, guys, then just sorting some stuff out. And oh, we got that one again. It's a different version.
Fucking England.
Oh, this is Alex's version.
This is our fucking England.
Like it.
Hands up if you bleed red, white, and blue. Warehouse on fire, baseline smashing through our ways, our culture, our island rules. If you don't like our ways, fuck off then. England, England. Fuck off then. then. This is England. This is England. Fish and chips, pints in the pub, Sunday roast, stiff upper lip, proper English grub, football terraces, screaming accents, thick as mud. Our history, our streets, our blood. You come here whinging about our ways, don't like our culture. Fuck off then! Don't like our traditions. Fuck off then! Our way! Our way! Our way! You want us to change our flags, our songs, our ways. Queue for the bus, cheeky banter, proper English days. Chippy on a Friday, still with a British twist. But don't you dare rewrite the things that made us this. If our culture's too raw, too loud, too free, then our pubs, our rainy parade, Union Jack flying while the bassline slays, Marmite on toast, banter that cuts like a blade, keep calm and wave hard, that's how we're made. Don't like our ways? Scream it! Don't like our culture? Break it! Fuck off then! Fuck off then! England. We don't bend, we don't break, we don't apologize. Our culture, our rules, our fire recognize. If you don't like our ways and our traditions, you already know the answer. This is England. Don't like our ways? Don't like our culture? Fuck off then!
Thanks for watching. We had a blast making that one. If you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoy making them, please subscribe, give us a like, a share, and if possible, a hype. And you can now also join our members area, where you will get a first look at new videos before they're released to the public.
Always muting that mic, can I, guys? Always muting that mic. Yeah. I like the hardcore version. Yeah, we had that blasting out. We had lots of stuff blasting out last night.
Lying lonely in my bed tonight, moonlight dancing on the wall. Every shadow whispers your name so soft, I can almost feel your call. Silence wraps around my heart, but in my dreams you're close to me. Your breath is warm against my skin, just the way it's meant to be. Every second we're apart feels like a lifetime in the dark. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go. Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light and never let me go. I think about your gentle touch, the way you trace my face, the way your fingers find my hand like they've memorized the place. Every kiss so soft and deep sets my restless soul at ease. When you whisper that you're mine, it's the sweetest melody. Every heartbeat calls your name, burning like an endless flame. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go. Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light and never let me go. If tomorrow fades away and the stars forget to shine, I'll still be wrapped inside your love, with your lips pressed close to mine. Forever isn't long enough when I'm lying by your side. So kiss me soft and hold me close. Be my heart, my guide. Hold me tight, my love, don't ever let me go. Kiss me slowly like the world is moving slow. Keep me safe inside your arms forevermore. Never let me walk alone outside your door. Love me always, promise we will never part. Seal it with a kiss and guard my heart. Hold me till the morning light, never let me go. Kiss me slow, my darling. Hold me close forever. In your arms is where I stay, now and always. Together.
Guys, I've got a video clip to show you. Oh, God. I'll stop this. This is Kirsty's song. Our song. But not right now. I've got something I want to show you. Sorry, Kirsty. I'll play our song after. There, guys, look who's here. It's my great-granddaughter. She missed out on the demo. She had to go for a birthday with her mother. I got a clip to show you guys. I just received this from my granddaughter. Stand by. Let me get it. Video file. It's over on there. There. Look what my granddaughter posted. I see everything, Mia.
Fucking patriot.
In case you can't read it, the words say, people wonder why I'm so interested in politics, but this is my granddad on a Saturday afternoon. I'm proud proud of you, love, as well. And yes, you are a 10. You're definitely a 10. I'm frightened to take you on the demo now, Nia. All the guys. I made the mistake of showing you a photograph looking like Bo Derek. And now they all want to meet you. You don't want to meet them. All they care about is politics. And that's, I told you, stay away from politics and nationalists. They lead you astray. They get you into trouble. Is our Storm guy still on ya? Is Storm still on ya? Storm Celt, you still here? Nah, he blew it. He missed it. He had his chance. Neither would this Georgia. This is Storm Celt is one of the Yeah, you're right there, girl. You're right there. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Well, nice of you to drop in. Yeah. Your nan's a bit better today, love. Yeah. I can tell she's better. She started nagging me for leaving the toilet seat up. Yeah. Okay then, guys, let's get back to the tunes then. I guess I better behave myself then, if my granddaughter's in here at night. I better stop flirting with Kirsty. Yeah. Oh, well, it's only a joke, isn't it? That's what I'll tell her. Okay, then, let's go play Kirsty's song, shall we? Get back there. And out to stage. Remove. Out to stage. There we go. This is Kirsty's song. One last dance, Kirsty. Well, perhaps we'll have several tonight.
Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Underneath the stars above, we're just kids in crazy love.
Love you, baby.
When I see your smiling face, my whole world just falls in place. Every little touch you show sets my teenage heart aglow. I dream of you each night. Everything feels so right when you whisper low. Baby, don't you know, in your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, dancing in the pale moonlight. You're the girl that I adore. Oh, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's talking for. Neon lights in the rain at night seem to call out your name. Teeny bop discs on the jukebox spinning, the whole place feels the same. Echoes of a sweet slow song drift along the avenue. Every record crackles soft, but all I hear is you. When you take my hand, baby, I understand. This is more than a summer flame. We'll never be the same. In your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, rocking through the night. You're the girl that I adore. Whoa, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's cheering for. Shall write our names on the bleachers after the game? Picky spell will never part. You got my jacket and my heart. Even when the summer's gone, we'll keep dancing to our song, young and wild and free. Just you and me. this forevermore. She spoons to hold my heart tonight, dancing me all night. Don't let her go. Hold me close, don't let me go. Teenage love like never before. Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Sha-la-la, we'll always
Wow.
know.
If that's more than 20, I'm stuck.
Hearts in the rain will glow.
Right. About time we asked someone to come up to the mic, isn't it? Well, let's have a break from the music for a second, guys. You've got to excuse me, I haven't settled into the show. Oh, look. Notice anything different about the kitchen? No. There's no more paper in the shredder. I haven't painted the wall. Yeah, the temperature changed a little bit. I got a little photograph there. I meant to put it there. On my left, your right. But of course, I was looking at as a mirror sort of image, and I put it on the wrong side of the wall. I wanted it on my left shoulder. It's a little dog that looks like Miley. Remember that rat we had? Yeah. And my wife saw it and said, hey, that looks like Miley. So I thought, yeah, I'll get it and I'll put it behind the wall. It was either that or one of my Royal Navy ships. And you don't want to look at ships. Ah, you started that green art crack we love. Nobody can. Yeah. Kirsty will always be the green art. Yeah. Lady Green Art. Yeah. My Lady Green Art. There's a couple of rogues in here. You be careful, Kirsty. Keep away from that Storm Celt or whatever his name is. Yeah. I know him. I know him. He's a bit of a boy. A bit of a boy. Oh, well, yeah. I better not call him a boy. He's a man. He's all man. So he tells us. It's not his fault. He's from Cardiff. Oh, dear. He's a brave man. He's a patriot, a real patriot. He deserves some green arts. Oh, this GST. GST will always come up to the mic. He is always coming up to the mic. So let's get and invite him up. He can talk then, and I can go do something else. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything rude to him now because I've got a lot of respect for him. I'll try not to say anything rude to him. He can give as good as he can, as he takes. Yeah. Right. Got an invite out, my friend. Yeah. If he wants to come up, that's up to him. Oh, that's right. I downloaded an image for Nottingham. I got to show you that. I'll go get it. Image file. Now, where did I put it? Nottingham. Here we go. Have I got it? Yeah. Remove that. Remove from studio. There we go, guys. There. Stop all illegal immigration. HMOs for the English, not for illegals. Robin Hood statue, Nottingham, Sunday, 21st, 12 o'clock. I don't think I could handle another trek for a while, guys. It's a long old haul. A long old haul. I'm not sure I'd be in a rush to go to Leicester again. The guys were great, yeah. And it was a good little demo, and I had a laugh. But it's a long way to go just for a laugh. Yeah. But if you can get to it. by all accounts, he's coming on. He'll be on. He's going to call into the channel around about 9 p.m. He's busy at the moment. Alex, can I call you Alex? Industrial Nation Media is so difficult to say, and we've agreed that I won't call you Bob if you don't call me Uncle Paul. But I know you're going to call me Uncle Paul. Coming up to the mic and talk to me. Really? Black screen. We'll get it. There. Well done. Come on. Well done, mate. Well done. Yeah, stay on the ball there. You've got to tell me quick. You know I'm senile. You know I'm geriatric. What do you expect from an old age pensioner who served his country for 12 years? Faced the wrath of the IRA, the PIRA and the OIRA and the Inland Revenue as well. They were the biggest bastards of the lot. Oh, oh, we got someone now.
Hello,
kinsman. Hello, brother.
can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
How's things, mate? You alright?
I'm okay. I'm just wondering. You've just missed my granddaughter. You've just missed my granddaughter.
Oh, no, I seen her commenting about 5-10 minutes ago, I think.
You did it? Okay.
I think.
Hang on, let's get industrial. No, Bob. Let's get Bob up. Hello, Bob.
How you both doing? You all right?
Yeah,
not bad, mate. How's things?
Yeah, good, mate. I've just got off. You'll know who Lewis is. He just gave me the poster about an hour ago, mate. So Mr. GA was very kind and shared it to us. Usual place statue.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a statue of Robin Hood on Castle Road, I think it is, on next Sunday. So I've just gotten to a few mates of mine. I've sent it to about 20 people. I need to put it on YouTube. I need to put it on TikTok. And then... Sorry.
No, remind me before we show... Remind me to make a note and I'll do a little video in the morning.
Yeah, sure, man.
Alex, and see if I can get a few more there. It would have been nice to have had a few more in Leicester, to be honest.
Well, you're competing with not only the demo,
Makerfield. Yeah,
Makerfield, and there was even leafleting in Wales as well, mate.
Yeah.
So it's not only like a quite big demos. Well, you know what Joe said about Brighton, that it was going to kick off, and he was absolutely right. I didn't realise how bad it was in Brighton, to be honest. But
it's a feeding ground for them, innit?
Yeah, they come from somewhere.
You know, I wouldn't want to live there. Mind saying all that, I wouldn't want to live in Leicester neither, after what I saw yesterday.
Yeah, but here's the question. After yesterday, I feel more comfortable doing a demo in Leicester than I do in Brighton, and that's really surprised me.
Yeah, I go along with that.
Doing demos in the centre of Birmingham again. If you didn't know Brighton was that bad, you would say Birmingham was a lot worse. You would say Leicester's a lot worse. You might even say Nottingham's worse, not knowing, which is not.
Brighton is a very gay place, isn't it? That's how I've heard.
I would have thought you would have wanted to go to Brighton then.
Oh, I'll take you with me, Paul, is there? I'll take you with me.
I would have thought Brighton would have been right up your back alley.
We all know what goes up your back alley, Paul.
Oh, you're saying that now. You're saying that for the safety of England.
Yeah, he's mobile now.
Yeah.
He'll be parking his tank on your lawn, mate. Watch out.
Yeah.
He's out the Navy and in the Army now. He's going to...
He'd make out these Welsh, right? But all these Cardiff boys are English, right? That's what we're saying of Alex. If you're going to Cardiff, you're going to England.
Alex, he gives it this big one, yeah? But he won't be laughing when he has to walk all the way to the next demo, will he?
I don't know, mate. He might be flying.
Yeah,
we considered dropping him off early yesterday because he was a bit of a pain in the ass.
Oh dear.
We was looking at the side of the motorway thinking, oh, is that close enough for him to walk from now or what?
Hey, here's a question for you. Which service station did you stop off at, mate? Do you remember which one it was?
No.
What, going to Leicester or coming back?
Coming back, when Paul did his 10 minutes.
I don't know. It was just before the bridge going into Wales.
Yeah,
We've
not
made
a
quite
clue.
good
We
time
was
then, mate.
late. It must have been about midnight, something like that.
Yeah, because I didn't on until it was like 11, 12-ish. Because as soon as I heard you on, I think it was English Lass was had it on in the background. I was like, that sounds like Paul's live. And then I thought, no, she's watching a video. Then I went to the YouTube and it literally was there. Like it was on. I just like as I was trying to load it up, it was literally like, oh, I'm off by. See you tomorrow. I probably won't be on late or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I thought I might as well do some. I didn't have much alternative. I had two choices. We got into the service station. The guys, we all needed something to eat and drink. And I thought, well, I've got two choices. I can either talk to Storm Celt or I can go live. And I thought, well, yeah, let's go live.
He's a little wanker, isn't he? Well, I'd had enough of you at that point as well, mate. Don't worry.
That makes me look better in that light, doesn't it, mate? Yeah, it was. It's not a bad day. It's just like because we're not just up against other demos. It's also like people got like different commitments. Like they might suffer from illness or take care of an elderly relative, got kids to take care of, can't get the childcare, money's a factor.
Well, you've got to consider this though. You have right.
Yeah.
I was taking care of an old age person yesterday as well, and I was still there.
Yeah, but
in fact, I even brought him along with me. That's what I done.
To be fair, GA's in very good shape, mate. My dad was set at 77 when he died, and GA's in a lot better shape than my dad was. My dad could hardly work.
I'm in a lot better shape than you, Bob.
I was trying to give you a compliment. He kicks the hornet's nest, doesn't he? I'm trying to give him a compliment. No, my dad was in bad health. Like when he died at 77. I don't mean just because of the COVID. Like he had like lymphedema in his legs and he's like broken his left arm. So he was technically,
I sounds like I got a Chepstow accent.
Yeah, Chepstow accent.
I don't know about that. I've to be fair though, yeah, I've never been to Chepstow. I've been obviously. Everyone in Cardiff sounds like me. I'd say
English.
English, aye.
You should go to Chepstow Castle. It's beautiful there. I got my head stuck in an helmet there years and years ago. That wasn't funny, but you should go to Chepstow Castle. It's not too far away either. Yeah, there is life outside of Cardiff. You do know that, don't you?
Oh, I know. I've started seeing it all now, haven't I?
Oh, guys. Breaking news. Look who's here. Best of order now for GST, our brother.
GST.
Yeah.
You need like soundtrack like ST, like Suicidal Tendencies.
I need you to be quiet. I need you to be quiet.
I'm muting.
GST, great to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Yourselves?
All right. Better seen. I've been worried about you, GST. All sorts of things. Have I said something to offend you? Have there been so much going on in your life?
No, I sent you an email. And it's got my contact details on it. So it's like I said, there's a few things that just caused a few issues in my personal life. That's all. But yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Really.
I'm sorry, GST. We were up in Leicester yesterday, and I'm a bit exhausted. You know what it's like. And I haven't even checked my emails today. Sorry, I've done nothing today.
No, it's fine. To be honest with you, I've been quite busy anyway. But like I say, just have a read of it, and then you've got my number, so you can WhatsApp me and stuff like that. And
yeah, hopefully it's something that we can sort out. Then they say it's one of them things, isn't it? We're part of a political scale where there's a lot of different people with a lot of different experiences from a lot of different backgrounds, and
Yeah.
if we really dive into it, there's everybody's had their lived experiences. Everybody's grown up around the things that they've grown up around.
Yeah.
And so we all want the same goal, but just how we get there and what the end goal looks like and the dream of what everything looks like at the end of it could be different to everybody else's, But the main things, we're all the same on. That's the way I see it anyway.
Well, yeah, funnily enough, I was talking to Industrial Nations, Alex, about this yesterday, and what sort of percentage of white people, Indigenous people we want. He wants 98. I said I'd settle for 95.
I said 80 to 90, mate.
80, you said, sorry, what was it, 18 to 90?
80 to 90, like literally what I grew up with.
Oh, right. Yeah.
This is what
I live in the West Midlands.
Yeah.
So.
You're from the Midlands, ain't you, Chief?
Yeah, I met you in the passing when DP kicked off on my ass.
Yeah, right. I didn't want to get involved in that too much.
No one does. It's just like, I just know better people,
The main thing for me is just when that kind of stuff kicks off, the cameras just zoom in on it. And I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, I know. It's like, who said it? I think it was Ferguson himself. He said, well, the cameras have got what they want now. He literally said that. Yeah. Ferguson was not kicking off. He actually stopped it from kicking off. I was just laughing my head off.
Yeah.
That's all you can do when someone goes nuts at you like that and starts lying, saying I'm a lefty and all this shit. It's literally hilarious that I've been around.
I thought you were a lefty. I thought you were a lefty. You brought an Antifa.
Only when I dressed up as Monica, mate.
Yeah, one thing.
When I'm in drag, mate.
Guys, before we carry on, can I just say something to GST? What we'll do then, GST, we'll take this offline. I'll read your email first thing in the morning and reply to you, and then we'll talk it out and whatever, and then we'll arrange for us to go on a demo together. How's that?
Right. Well, yeah. If we can, say it's one of them. If we can come to some sort of agreement. Yeah, like I say, that's my main thing. I'm talking about. We've got to be open about things. Like I say, I think when you start going down that route of the extreme, I don't know what I'm looking for. It's just. When you look at the extremities of our kind of views and stuff like that, sometimes, sometimes it can cause a bit of drama. My main thing is I'm always open for debate. I know a lot of people, they don't like debate, so they shut down debate. It's I'm one of the ones I'm willing to stand on whatever front line. If I didn't have the kids this weekend, I would have been in Brighton. I don't care. Like I'll go where the danger is. I'm not interested in anything else. Like it's.
Well, yeah. Well, I think we both the same there. We're both the same there. I'll put myself in the front line straight away. Okay. Well, like you said, we'll get together and we'll talk about it. Storm Celt is he's from Wales as well. He's around all the demos. I don't know if you probably haven't met him. You'll get to meet him in the future, I'm sure. I'm sure the four of us will be at a demo sometime together. It's bound to happen.
Yeah, I don't think we have met, to be fair.
No. I say I'm relatively new to the scene.
So am I, to be fair. I think my first proper demo was in Nuneaton, and I've pretty much gone to anyone I can go to now at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I say, we have a bi-weekly one on Sundays in Nottingham, like Industrial Nations has just said. I'll be honest with you though, I don't know about the longevity of it. That's my main issue with it.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, being at the statue, and I've said this to you before, and I've spoke to Lewis, being at the statue, you're just too out of the way. It's a Sunday, it's too out of the way. You don't get any people passing by to talk to, and that's the main reason I'm there. Before I've got arrangements with a hate preacher to speak to a hate preacher. There's a few people on the left that have agreed to talk to me, and that's what I'm there for. You know, it's because at the end of the day, when we're so broken and so divided, we have to look at ways we can unite rather than ways we can divide. That's my main issue. If we're going into some kind of civil unrest or anything like that, the more people we have against us, you know, the worse off we're going to be. So it's just as simple as that.
There's two things I can say to that is, I talked to Lewis tonight, and I asked him how come it's sometimes the square, which you will get your kind of interaction more with the public, because the statue of Robin Hood is out of the way by the castle. For those who don't know, it's on Castle Road. And the other thing is, the only reason I think he says why they do it is there's either something on sometimes at the square, the concrete square, or in the hot weather, because it's all concreted there and it gets far too hot, if you get what I'm saying. Whereas near the statue, because there's like trees and greenery to absorb all the heat. That's why, because I didn't know why he changes the venue sometimes, but it makes sense when there's something on there and it's too hot.
I mean, it's down to the police. It's down to the police as well. Damien had a meeting with the police, and the police basically, they just want to push us out of the way. That's the reality of it. It's a lot easier for them to control. And at the end of the day, at some point, because the left will realise there's no passers-by, they'll just end up stopping going. So you just have a load of people sat around on deck chairs next to the statue, half of them getting drunk, waving flags every now and again and playing some AI music. As harsh as it sounds, it's not going to achieve anything. I know that sounds really harsh, but I'm speaking to Lewis on a daily basis.
Yeah, I speak to Lewis quite often,
so,
mate.
I mean, July the 4th, we're going to one of the busiest walking destinations in the UK, and we're going to go up Thorpe Cloud. We're going to be sticking a table up there. I did a video on it just recently. Dovedale's been completely taken over by Muslim families, essentially. It's been advertised online as the Pakistani Day Out, and it's just completely gone.
I've seen it.
Yeah, they're washing the river and stuff like that. There's hundreds of them. And we're just going to go up there. There's a few of us. I was going to burn a Quran, but
go up the night before, set up a camp.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, it's easy. It's easy to get there. It's just a case of, I mean, it's probably going to kick off a bit too much because we ain't going to have any protection there. So a lot of the people are a bit too scared and nervous of me burning the Quran. So I've toned that down a bit. But yeah, this is the kind of thing we need. We need to go into the heartland. There's a few of us. 3 of us are going to go and demonstrate outside of a mosque of a hate preacher as well. We're taking the fight completely to the enemy, so to speak. Because we can look at different things and we can look at all this. At the end of the day, it's a house of cards. At the bottom of that house of cards is Islam. You take out Islam, you knock out Islam, and then everything else just falls over. It's as simple as that. That's the way I see it, anyway.
Possibly.
Well, I mean, they say
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Sorry, all the governments, it's all propped up. It's all propped up by Islam. The reason why they're doing they are, when you look at the benefit system, these HMOs, these hotels and stuff like that, they're basically paying for a private mercenary army. That's it. It's their army. So then when we turn around and say, you know what, we don't want you, fuck off. This is why they're doing these attacks daily. They're doing them daily, and instead we're all looking at the wrong way, the wrong direction of where the actual problems are to some extent. Yeah, I get it. There's certain issues, but Islam is the plan. It's the main thing we've got to worry about.
Right. Okay, then, GSD. I haven't checked your site for I haven't checked hardly any sites for a few days. Have you done a video about this? Yeah,
I mean,
on it.
I've done a few. So there was the stabbing. I think I'll be honest with you. I did one video. I think it got like 40,000 views.
Brilliant.
Well, something like that. It's close to that now, anyway. But that was about the 17-year-old who got slashed from behind.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've done one on Dovedale. I've put that out today. I've done one. There's there was the traffic enforcement officers that were threatening the cameraman. I don't know if you've seen that scene. Yeah, so my argument about
I'm going to tear your teeth out or something. He says.
Yeah, the main thing is a lot of people don't realise that, like, he said something quite worrying and, to be honest with you, factual, which was the fact that he said, we know people in the police force and they'll come down and kick your head in as well. Not a lot of people kind of caught on to that. But then when you consider just how many Muslims are in the police force, they're overrepresented massively. And then when you consider things like, you know, the Manchester airport attackers, they've got 6 family members in Great Manchester Police.
Yes, I know. 6.
So my argument is, as harsh as it sounds, if you call the police and you're in trouble and a couple of Muslims turn up or something like that, you just got to say, not interested. I don't want you policing. I'd rather just not bother. Oh, somebody's gone. I've scared somebody away.
Well, it's like how many Muslims are in the grooming gangs or actively helping, you know, the rape gangs and shit like that. They're all involved.
Yeah. What about the MPs as well? We've got 25 Muslim MPs. You show me one of those 25 that's tried to sort out the grooming gangs. You tell me one of those 25 that's tried to sort out the extremists. They want them here. That's their army. You know, this is the thing. You've got the Google will turn around and say to you, you've got 200,000 Salafi Muslims in Britain. You know what Salafi Muslims are, don't you?
Go on.
But they're the right way. Well, even the moderate Muslims turn around and say we don't associate ourselves with Salafi Muslims. Pretty much all the Muslims that are in jail now are Salafi Muslims. They are what is classed as conservative Muslims. So the idea is they want Islamic dominance in the UK. 200,000 of them. Yeah. That's like nearly 3 times. It's probably about 4 or 5 times the amount of fighting men that we've got in infantry battalions in this country. In the UK.
Absolutely.
That's the reality of it. So they're just sleeping on it. And you know, the likes of Anjam Chowdhury, all the hate preachers that you see in the past, they all basically identify as Salafi Muslims.
Yeah.
Mohammed Hijab as well, that prick on Speaker's Corner, he's one as well.
And all the ones that turn around and say they're moderate Muslims, what is it? 10% of them support violence in the Muslim community. And if you think how many millions of them a year, 10% is an awful large amount, Well, they all have to go, GST, they all have to go. What about your views on Restore Britain? Have they changed?
No, I mean, I still think Restore would be the best option, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think they're going to get in, to be honest with you. Sorry to burst everybody's bubble. I'll keep pushing it. You know, I'd love for him. It's a dream for him to get in, but I think people just got to wake up and realise, you know, the day they allow us to vote is the day our vote didn't mean shit. That's the reality of it. There's only one way we're going to take this country back. There's only one way we're going to be able to do something. But my main reason through that is we've got to actually be united. We can't be too divided.
Yeah.
Well, I agree. I would go as far to say, right, so whoever actually wins the next election is, whether it be someone on the left, whether it be someone on the right, regardless of who wins, I still think civil war is going to happen literally as soon as the next election happens.
Well, I mean, it's not really going to be civil war, is it? Because civil war, you have to have two home nations. It's going to be, you know, there's going to be a war inside Britain, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be.
Yeah, it's not going to be like marching up, you know, like how the old civil wars were. It's not going to be like that. But yeah, I think it's inevitable now. At this point, we're too far gone, to be honest.
No, it's just going to be the Muslims against everybody else. That's what people got to understand. And until we realise that, you know, that's.
I think it's not going to be the Muslims against everyone else. It's going to be the whites against them and them against each other and against the whites. The Sikhs will be going for the Muslims will be going for the Sikhs. God knows where the Urdus will go. And, and on our side, we'll have the left against the right. What a mess. What a mess.
Yeah, it'll be what you call balkanization.
Well, massive balkanization. Massive.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't see, again, growing up in the East Midlands, I'm sorry to say it, I disagree. You know, like I say, you know, this idea of diversity and stuff like that, and having different people from different colours, it works in certain parts of the UK. That's the reality of it, guys. I know people don't see it. Some people don't appreciate it. But the way you have got to see it, this is my honest opinion, respectfully. If you look at people's families, extended families and stuff like that, there are a lot of interracial couples. So if we're going to advertise this as it's whites versus everybody else, the whites that have got extended family, have partners and stuff like that, it's just going to be, right, okay, yeah. I can't stand with you guys because you guys are against my extended family. That's a good honesty.
So be it.
It works slightly different in some senses, because I know people with, different races in their family, and they would still be on our side, even if they're more civ than
but the point is, though, if you've got that, but then you've got the people that are on this side, so to speak, if they're turning around and saying, yeah, it's just whites against everybody else, how can anybody stand with that?
It depends on the degree of balkanization, because in some instances, what you find is actually, even like as ethnonats, what you find is we work with the civnats. I mean, if you think of Nottingham, for example, there's probably less ethnonats there. In Leicester, yesterday, we were more ethnonat, but with civnats still coming and still fine.
What did I say about that? That guy with the Iranian flag, he should never have been fucking allowed there. And I should have gone off and said, take your fucking flag and get away from this demonstration.
He was there before us, though. That's the trouble.
I don't give a monkey's fuck.
Oh, no, I agree with you, mate.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, we were late, so that's why he was like there on his own. And the thing is, you will see them that they will go against, the pro-Palestinian. But the funny thing is, and we said this earlier, didn't we, that there wasn't any Palestinian flags on offer from that side. No. Something had shifted somewhat. And I was looking at White Lives Matter demo in Leicester, and I saw some, shall we say, familiar faces, including one GST might recognise. You ever seen that girl who looks like a ninja? She looks like a ninja and carries around a notepad at Nottingham, because I've seen her at Nottingham as well about 4 weeks ago, and she was at Leicester about 6 weeks ago, and she wasn't there yesterday, but you kind of see the same faces. So regards like balkanization, it's different shades of everything, because not everything is not as polarized, or how should we say, set into armed camps, and it's like monolithic as people make out. There's degrees of shades of grey, as they say.
Well, you see it in shades of grey. I'm just going to see it in black and white, the same way the Muslims do. Okay.
No, I get it, mate. Yeah.
GST, these people. Let's take the left, for example. Okay, the left have had a rude awakening. The Muslims have grown to such an extent now that they are saying to the left, "Okay, we've travelled with you as far as we wanted to travel. Now we're going on our own." When it all kicks off, they won't give a shit about whether Whitey is left or right. He's white, and that's what they'll go for. As for those people,
no, but if you're talking Muslims, I'll just go for Muslims and non-Muslims. That's the reality of it. They've got several countries that are white Muslims, to be fair.
Albania,
Chechnya. Anybody? Yeah. Has anybody ever met a Chechnyan? Anybody ever met a Chechnyan? I've had a few friends killed by a Chechnyan guy, Chechen sniper. They called him the Wolf. That's what his name was.
Yeah.
Tough, hard bastards. The Chechnyans are.
Oh, of course they are. Russian, and they can be tough troops. I mean, they give us a kicking in fucking Gallipoli, didn't they? And
they were experts in Afghanistan as well. There was loads of them. They were all fucking hard bastards as well.
I don't see it that way. I don't think they'll give a. There'll be those amongst them who won't be thinking, oh, they Muslims and whatever. It'll just be black and white. And that's the way I'll be treating it at any rate.
Here's an interesting dynamic of that argument. Has anyone seen what happened since Henry Novak got killed? All I've heard is excuses for it. We've seen the Bobby Singh complete, and he's going to be a moderate, and then got invited to UTK as a VIP guest. And then there's people literally sticking up saying we should report polls on that same stream that Bobby Singh was on. It was a TikTok stream. And on top of that, I've seen a load of propaganda come out the BBC about, the curb pan is not meant to be this way, it's not meant to be that. We know that anyone who knows the story of what happened with Henry Novak knows that, yes, they have the curb pan, but it wasn't the curb pan that actually killed him. It was another knife. But the fact that he had another knife on him shows that the guy had two knives, had the obsession with weapons. I reckon because they're allowed the curb pan, it's kind of like you're allowed to escalate somewhat. And the other thing is, if you and I were seen like without wearing armor and with blades, with a small sword and a dagger, like play fighting, like the murderer of Henry Novak was, there would be questions asked. But because of cultural sensitivities, Henry Novak was basically chained up and left to die and bleed out. Because if you look at what happened with BLM in 2020 and what happened with the police guidelines since there, it comes away from the Muslim argument and comes to the BLM versus everyone else, or WLM argument, because obviously like Henry Novak's life or rights were obviously worth less compared to the accusation of racism, because that's what this kind of anti-white racism that is blatantly clear to see. And I even put a status up on my Facebook saying, even the CivNats now can see the blatant anti-white racism that's got on.
Yeah. Anybody else anything to add?
Well, the thing is, right, with all this anti-white racism, it's been around for years. They've indoctrinated the police so much into the point of like there's no way of going about it now. Like they have to do diversity training. It's like every job you apply for nowadays. You've got to say what you are before you even apply. Yeah, they want to know. They want to know what your color is, your sexuality is, your nationality, everything. And it's not just the police though. Like in so many big companies, you've seen them having to do like training to stop them being so white, like white people now, like because of their privileges and shit like that.
Well, I agree. Galway Ray just said, "Can we have a tune?" GST is probably thinking about something, so we'll come back now in a sec. We'll play a tune, and then we'll carry on. Or perhaps we won't carry on tonight. I'm not sure. Share this. Play that. Oh, for God's sake.
Turn it up! Deport, remove, kick out the fucking lot. Deport, remove, kick out the fucking lot. Britain's full, that's a fact. Send the whole fucking lot back. They land on our shores like it's some kind of game. Hotels full, taxpayers put in the shame. They rape, they lie, they demand we comply, but we don't agree and we're done being shy. No more benefits, no more free ride, no more grooming our kids while the elites hide. Send them back to fight their own wars, keep them off our bitches, lock every door. Deport, remove, kick out the fucking lot. Deport, remove, kick out the fucking lot. Britain's full, that's a fact. Send the whole fucking lot back. Deport the fucking lot. They want to stay, but we don't agree with it. Mass deportation, that's the only ticket. No hotels, no houses, no more free meals. Brits first, every single deal. Red list countries, criminals out first. Foreign offenders, get them in the hearse. Back where they came from. Restore Britain, here the people roar. Millions must go. This is our shore. One more time! Louder! Britain's full, that's a fact. Send the whole fucking lot back.
Thanks for watching. We had a blast making that one. If you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoy making them, please subscribe, give us a like, a share, and if possible, a hype. And you can now also join our
Oh no, Amelia, we got things to talk about. Just going to post a link. George has arrived, Stormquest. Sent for backup, have you, mate? Just click on that link, George. Just click on that link. Just waiting for George to join us now, guys. George is, he's another Welsh guy, GST. He goes through lots of demos. You got it? He's not in yet. Good man. Top guy. He was the one with all the hair in the video I put up earlier. He had my share of hair, that's for sure. Storm Celt acts as his cameraman normally. Just holding on you guys. See in the comments. Can't post comments there. I hope he's watching it on YouTube and not. Here he comes. GCO VOTV. Handsome George. That's what they calling you now. Handsome George. What's with the shades? What's with the shades?
I could ask you the same question, mate.
I've got bad eyes. You know I've got bad eyes. I've got beautiful eyes. You've got bad eyes. You've brushed your hair as well. You know why he brushed his hair, don't you, guys? I told him.
I've got a bad face. I've got a bad face.
Prescription these are, mate. I need them.
Yeah, I'm quite sensitive to bright light, innit? How are you, mate? You're on.
So,
not too bad, mate. How are you?
You know everyone here except GST. That's Great Societal Take Back. He's
a good guy.
Yeah, bit of an activist, and him and I are having private talks at the moment, or will be tomorrow.
Good stuff.
What about exactly? I'm not sure, but I'm sure we can resolve them because, as GST said, we're all on the same side. So, George, that's GST. GST, meet George.
Pleasure to meet you, mate.
Evening, mate.
Yeah. Well, here we go. 5 Patriots. 5 Patriots. 1 talker. Vindicator, Gobster, even Dinobane. Every one of them knows how to carry a conversation. And I get 4. Come on, GST, whip it up a bit. You're always up for a talk.
Go on, GST. Yeah, you start, buddy.
Well, I mean, I've kind of said exactly what I've said. Like I say, I would like I say, my main thing is Nottingham. Wouldn't hold your breath about it. My honest opinion to people is, I think some of these protests can be a washout. Some of them can be great. You're literally rolling the dice. I mean, I think when you've got your main men, no matter what you think of them, but you got like your main celebrities, so to speak, the ones that just keep trying to flipping get you to fund new boats and shit like that.
Yeah, well, GST, from everything you say, you just seem to be repeating the things that I think. I can't see that we're that far apart, really. I really can't.
See, I'll go into what Nottingham does, and GST might know this as well, but the rest of you won't, perhaps. Unfortunately, Damien, and you probably know Damien, GST does. Unfortunately, the guys from Wales didn't meet Damien because he's got a kidney problem. And he was at the pre-drinks, but you missed him by about 45 minutes because he's sick as a dog with his kidneys. Now, if you had met him, he's the guy that's one of the leading forces in Nottingham. So he essentially gets money through what he does. The videos and everything, and he gets money donated. That money doesn't go in his back pocket. He's not a grifter. Do you know where it goes? He's literally feeding the homeless.
Yeah.
It's all right. Like I say, he's a nice lad. He just, the main thing with Damien, he just fires from the hip a bit too much. He doesn't read the room. I remember it got all this following. I remember I went to United Kingdom with him, and we sat there with a megaphone, shouting "Stick your fucking Anna up your arse." And I think 2 days later, he's wishing everybody in Eid Mubarak.
No, I'm going to come in here before anyone jumps and says, "Well, that's nuts." What you'll find with nationalists is what you call neurodiversity. So you have people with ADHD, dyspraxia, dyslexia, autism, tics even. Like, we are not only diverse in thinking, but the way in which our brain works. I've never seen it. Sometimes you find it on the left, but it's kind of more nuanced on the right. So I'm, for example, dyspraxic. I might say the wrong word or that, or at the wrong time. Whereas some of our members are more like ADHD. So you can be nuanced. And what doesn't make sense to one person is like, you can say one thing and not another. But I have noticed this. It's just when it's kind of like certain family members, but also how you think. And it is in one's head. And we've touched on this before. You can be one of the hardest nationalists, but also your family is multicultural. And that's literally, if you understand where I'm going with that and the reason behind it, that's why it's that way.
Yeah, but my main thing with that one, last I've spoken to him about it. I spoke to him about it publicly and privately.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, I mean, from what he's saying his sister-in-law is, she can't exactly be it because it's against the Quran. That's the reality. And that's where he's got to understand he's started to divide everybody there. There's loads of people
this is it. We have the same thing in the group, and George knows the group, and it is almost like a group version of ADHD because so much goes on in it, it's hard to keep up with it, and it's always changing what it's talking about. And George will know the group, and he explained to me basically what was going on with things in Nottingham. And I said to him, I said to him straight, I'm probably the most right-wing person you know that wants to go to Nottingham that will be outspoken about being an ethno-nut and everything. And what he said is like people having a go at him. But the thing is, he hasn't said like he come out as like, oh, I'm this person of this monolithic ideology. Whereas people who are more established, like me, and I include GA in this, it's like we kind of been around like 20 plus years in this. So if I started coming out with like mad stuff that seemed at odds with my ideology, for someone who's doing demonstrations, you have to be kind of more nuanced. So what does he say on a demonstration? So I've got the poster. I've sent it to Paul. His poster doesn't say we will need to shut down a mosque, for example. It doesn't say anything like that. It just says, if I get the poster up, because I've sent it to Paul on WhatsApp, which phone's it on? Sorry about this. It's on this phone. So if I get his poster up for Nottingham, it doesn't say anything about Islam, for example. If you see where I'm coming from, I understand, and this is the thing. The reasons for going to UTK is nuanced again, because I know people who were ethno-nuts and don't even like Tommy Robinson, but still went to UTK. Some things are not as set in concrete as people think.
This is where I've got my gripe now.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
like,
fairly.
You know, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's a case of why have we all got to like now set ourselves in separate groups? This is my honest opinion. Like, I've been here for a few months now.
Yeah,
I've been talking to people from all different backgrounds, all different places. Yeah. I've been trying to get to unite people on what we actually believe in and what we can do going forward. And the problem is there's too much division. There's too much division.
Okay,
like,
so
let's get the Dulex chart out. Let's get the
kind of
Dulex
almost
chart out.
answered your own question.
All right. Yeah.
he's kind of answered his own question almost, right? So you said people have different beliefs. Well, where does belief come from? It might come from ideology, or their beliefs might shape what ideology they belong to. But as I said before, I will work with Civnats, and Civnats will work with me. I'll work with other Fnats, and other Fnats will work with me. There's arseholes in both camps, and there's good people in both camps. That's what I find, GST. And the thing is, sometimes people go, "Oh, Tommy Tars," or "Oh, Divnats." A lot of my friends say that. Sometimes I do, but the guys in Nottingham, I speak highly of them because they accommodate me and I accommodate them. There's mutual respect. So what seems a bit like conflicting ideas in one person's head is the way in which we survive in the modern world is, how do I put this? It's like you were saying about the East Midlands, and of course I'm West Midlands, so I see it from the West Midlands. The East Midlands is kind of demographically quite similar compared to, say, somewhere like Northern Ireland. And so to some degree, maybe Storm Celt would say, well, Cardiff's kind of got like immigration as well, or Swansea has. So in one sense, you have to live. I can remember a BNP councillor saying to me, when people say, don't shop here, don't shop there, and he goes, well, you need to eat. So you literally, it's called pragmatism in one sense. You have to, not everything that seems strong and doesn't sway with the wind just a little bit will be strong, because it's called brittleism. It's like if you build a bridge that doesn't at least accommodate certain things, it's called dogma. And the thing is, with certain arguments that are not tested by logical argument, it becomes something called cognitive dissonance.
All right, okay, yeah, right. You begin to sound more and more like Paul Thorpe. Shall we all get together now then with Advanced UK? Yeah, shall we work with Nigel Farage? Is that what you're
That's what
saying?
I'm saying. Like, this is my problem. This is my problem,
Okay.
GA. Too many labels. Too many labels. We should be free thinking. That's my issue. You know, it's a case of I've had loads of people in Nottingham turn around and claim they're ethno-nats, and then when a stock of black guys come up to the table, they've been up his arse. You know, and then at the same time, I've had other stuff. You know, it's the case of half the time you try and put yourself in your own camp. Why can't people just express how they feel? Like for me, for example, I would turn around and say, you know, if somebody is mixed race, but they turn around and say, I hate my white side, I hate England's side, then fuck off. You know, who's that? Who's that main guy? That guy who come out and was like, yeah, rest in peace, you piece of shit. What's his name? The guy in America, bloody hell, Charlie Kirk. The famous, you know which one I'm on about, don't you?
I don't actually, mate. Tell me more.
Hold on.
No, he said deaf to the. He's one that went on the stage like deaf to the IDF, and then when Charlie Kirk got shot, he literally went on stage.
Bob Vylan.
Yeah, Bob Vylan. So someone like Bob Vylan, he could turn around and say, you could argue he's got English heritage, and I'd turn around and say, well, bollocks to that guy, because all he ever does is slag it off. But
I understand. I understand what you're
saying. But if I've got an ethno-nat turn around to me and saying, well, somebody that I've grew up with through no fault of their own, or somebody I'm in a relationship with, or something like that, who might not be completely white but has British heritage, if they're going to stand with me shoulder to shoulder, you know, then I'm all for that. I'll bring that on board. I'll bring anybody on board.
This is why
I'm the one that's going up to these hate preachers. I'm the one that's trying to get, you know, they've threatened to cut my head off. They've threatened to start fatwas on me, but I'm still going. I'm still going to turn up outside the mosque. I don't care. So
okay, well, let's talk about labels. Let's talk about labels. Let's talk about Civnats and Ethnats, because I'm thinking about it today. I don't like the word ethnat. You're either a nationalist or you're not a nationalist. I don't I don't recognize the word Civnat, right? I think there's only one country in this world, well-known country, that you could possibly apply the term Civnat to, and that is America, because that land was settled by a multitude of different ethnic races, although predominantly white. This country is indigenous, British, white. So there, to me, nationalist means indigenous to that country, be it a Japanese nationalist, a Pakistani nationalist, a British nationalist, an English nationalist, indigenous. Civnat to me means fuck all. Civic nationalist, it shouldn't even exist as a fucking sentence, as a word even. I don't recognize it. You're either a nationalist or you're not. Someone tells me this Sivnat, I say, fine, you're a piece of shit. That's how I look on Sivnats. And that's the way I feel about it. Okay? They are as much the enemy to me as the fucking left.
I respectfully, I understand where Paul's coming from, but at the same time, it's like, if you didn't call them civ nuts, you could call them patriots and nationalists, because someone who believes in a
They're not
nation.
nationalists. Civic
Yeah, that's why I said they
nationalists,
could be
they're
called
not nationalists.
patriots.
Well, you can call them a tin of beans as far as I'm concerned. They're not nationalists. Yes, Steve?
So what was that? I was trying to look at the comments. Sorry. Probably going to get a lot of hatred today, more than what I've ever done before. But there we go. It is what it is.
That'll be especially funny to me and Stormcal because we came up with Beans national. Well, us and another one come up with Beans nationalism in Wrexham. It's an actual thing now, so that's especially funny to us.
All right.
Go on,
okay.
what's been, no, to be honest, I just wasn't expecting that is all. I've been sort of a bit quiet, like I've been just sort of like on my phone and that, but I wasn't expecting him to just say a tin of beans.
Do you want to tell him the Beans nationalism story, mate?
Oh, feel free, mate.
Well, go ahead.
No, go for it. Go on, go for it.
Oh, right. Okay. So we're in the Spoons and Wrexham. This has really nothing to do with anything that we've talked about so far, I will stress. Waiting for our breakfasts, and mine and somebody else's arrive a fair bit quicker than Mr. Stormcalt's, and he gets a fair bit, riled up about that, as you would. The service, I will say, is very, very quick, but we were in a bit of a rush. And I can't remember how it came about, what exactly I said. I think I just said this breakfast is really, really nice, lads. And he went off on a massive...
Like, the breakfast is really nice, but I could do with my drink, like. And I'm thinking, well, I'm sat here. I'm sat here not having anything to eat, watching you all stuff your faces as I'm absolutely starving.
And what was the immortal phrase, Matt? What was the immortal phrase?
I can't remember.
Shut the fuck up and drink your beans. That was the immortal phrase. And then Beans nationalism was born. Because then, if you saw online, I can't remember the post that I put out. There was a guy that shared it with Beans nationalism, and there was a bunch of comments that came off. I think Steve Laws was one of them. Said putting beans and peas into a separate pot is gay. So there was that tangent that came off it. There was all of these different questions that came off it, and it became a real thing. So there you go, Beans nationalism.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm
Heinz Patriots. I don't know. Is that a thing?
Patriots. Okay. Well, anyhow, that's my take. I don't recognize Civnats, yeah, and I don't recognize ethno-nats. I'm a nationalist, yeah, and that's the end of it. Personally,
I think what it all boils down to, like, why there's labels and stuff. At the end of the day, it's always going to be tribalism.
What, in an ideological sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone wants to belong to one thing or another, so they always need a title to address what they are, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's having that sense of belonging, that brotherhood, isn't it?
And then that's why nationalists disagree on stuff, because at the end of the day, we're still being tribal.
Well, it's just that we are.
We've got lived experiences. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Indeed,
like somebody in Wales would have a completely different lifestyle and has led a completely different life to somebody, say, in Birmingham, in the West Midlands or the East Midlands, or Scotland, for example. I mean, look at Scotland at the minute. Scotland's fucking terrible for liberalism up there. Like, they just keep voting more and more and more left.
And Wales. Wales has gone back crazy.
It might be different kinds of liberalism. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I mean, we quite haven't got into where a group like the SNP, even Labour Party, have not quite gone to the same gender recognition that the SNP was trying to impose, where a literal male rapist decided to transform into a female and then was put into a female jail. We haven't had a story like that. So that comes down to kind of like the ideology of the SNP regards gender ideology.
Yeah. Well, like I said, one famous thing that was said about the SNP's views on gender, dysphoria, whatever you want to call it, gender reassignment, whatever it was, the strongest man in the world could literally go to sleep, have a dream about being a woman, get up, speak to a few people, log it into a certain log it into a certain kind of like doctors, and then from that moment forth, he would be he would be known as a female. So he could be world's strongest man on a Friday, and then a woman on a Saturday. It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Hey, I
That's
just
where
want to say,
Scotland's going.
before I forget industrial nations, and George,
Yes.
I'm not going to any more demos where there's going to be people there waving Iranian flags unless we go in there to rip those Iranian flags down. And
Okay,
that-
so that
Yeah,
kind
I
of
will-
limits you to PA and RN demos, pretty much. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, then. So RN it is for me then.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
be
wanna
honest with you.
seeing-
That's the only time I'll probably George and Stormcat will probably back me up on this. That's the only time, pretty much, you won't get them. Like you won't get any Israeli flags. You won't get any Iranian flags,
I don't want to see no fucking foreign flags, right?
apart from Polish flags from the Henry Novak.
Well, and yeah, I'm making an exception for him because of the gates
Yeah.
of Vienna, right? We
Yeah,
owe
of
the
course,
Poles one. We owe the Poles one. They saved Europe once. It might save Europe again. Who can tell?
Yeah.
But if
They
I do go
like
to,
flying the different flags in Nottingham at the minute, unfortunately.
yeah,
Americans, Israeli, that's the main ones, to be honest with you.
yeah. So if I do go IN, I'll be going there to protest against the Iranian flags being there and calling out the Civnats for what they are, a bunch of fucking traitors. They should rip
Well,
those
Paul,
flags down.
when me and George went to London for the Tommy thing, obviously we weren't part of the Tommy demo. The amount of Iranians and Israeli flags there were, I've never seen nothing like it. It was like, honestly, the amount of foreign flags on that day, it was like going to a United Nations meeting. It was nuts.
Yeah.
You would have absolutely loved it, Paul. I gotta be fair to you.
He's only seen one in Leicester, mate.
But like, are you surprised when it comes to like a Tommy demo? I mean, you've got fucking Based and Bougie on stage. You've got pricks on the stage doing the hacker. I mean, and this is all to save Britain. Like, you can't make it up, can you?
The stupid thing about the main thing I flipping hate though about anything to do with when it starts to get massive, people just fucking drink alcohol. That pisses me off, to be honest with you. There's no fucking need. No fucking
Yeah, I
need.
do that.
You
I
know,
agree.
all the time they'll be like, right, let's get some Coke. Yeah, I've got some JD. I've got this. I've got that. They'll get.
Now, when you
drugged up.
say Coke,
They'll
that's
get
more of a
drunk.
Tommy thing, isn't it?
No, but that's regardless. I've seen them like they'll start smoking weed, shit like that.
Yeah.
So you're walking along, you're smelling booze, you're smelling weed, you're tripping over shit, and you're just like, these are the people that want to fucking stand together and save your fucking country.
Well,
That's the reality of it. And
this
the
isn't
vast
part of
majority,
the
the vast majority of them couldn't even do a fucking pull up. That's the reality of it.
Mate, saving the country by splitting stiff, mate. Come on.
Industrial
Yes,
nations.
mate.
I got it here. Have a look, industrial nations.
Hang on, mate. I might have to put you on the big screen, mate.
Okay.
So look. Come on,
Hey.
come on. It's not
There.
auto-rotating.
Well,
Remigration now.
If you can't fucking defend yourself against one man, you can put yourself in whatever camp you want. Simple as that. You ain't standing
Yeah.
next to me to try and defend yourself. Simple as that.
But this is it. A certain person who kicked off in Nottingham was actually spouting, he's going to dob me in for cannabis smoking. This is why I don't like certain people, because certain people's always smoking cannabis. I wouldn't dob him in. He's lying about that, but why is he always doing it at demos? He stopped because he knows that I don't like it.
Things that make
So
you
this
go,
is it. It's literally, I have to, unfortunately, there's a scene created because someone doesn't like my views on, say, drugs at demos.
Well, I think if I'm going to a demo, I'm not going to have a pint before. I'll have a pint after it's over.
Yeah, it's the same with alcohol, agreed.
If you're going to go and stand in the front line, you're not going to want to be under the influence of any drink at all. No.
Well, yeah, you don't want to look like a Mortal Kombat fatality scene cutscene, you know, like, whoa, like that. Do you?
No, but my argument, I've always said this, that this is the main thing. It's like, how can we take our country back? How can we take control of anything if you can't take control of your fucking own self?
Agreed.
Take control of your own body, your own mind. You can't turn up one day with a bunch of other men and not fucking drink alcohol. Then you No fucking point. What's the fucking
It's
point?
interesting
Just hand
because
it all over. Let's all just start paying the jizya now. That's the reality of it.
yeah,
Stay otherwise.
I absolutely
But
agree,
at
mate.
the end
But
of the
the
day,
ironic,
the the
sorry, go.
Pakistanis, they all fucking hunt in groups. They all hang around in groups. They'll all attack in groups, and they all fucking train. That's the reality of it. People could not lie to you when I say that. They all fucking train.
Yeah,
All
like
these
you're
men,
correct.
they'll
I
go
was
to
watching.
parks and they'll train.
I was watching them in Leicester, going down the streets, about 6 or 7 of them, and they were fucking. They looked fit. They looked fit.
Fucking huge, some of them are.
Hey, big man. Oh,
And that's
I
what I'm
need
saying.
something
Like,
better than a vape stick to take one down.
this is the problem. They all stick together. It doesn't matter what thing they are, as long as they all believe the same, they stick together. So this is going to be my argument continuously. When we all look to ourselves and figure out how we can divide ourselves. At the end of the day, if you love England, you love what it once was. If you want it to be that way again, roll your fucking sleeves up because the fight is coming. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
I'm taking the fight too. I don't give a shit. I'm going to stand outside the mosques. I'm going to burn the Qurans. I'm going to rip up the flipping.
No, don't do that. You're no good.
No, come on, mate. You make yourself a target.
Hold
brother.
on.
I've already had them.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. I've already had them.
Yeah. You're not good to us in fucking jail, JST, and that's the end of it. You're not good to us in jail.
You get put in solitary confinement 23 hours a day. I get some fucking peace and quiet, and
I'm super fit.
and I can, get myself fit. It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but you're not going to get arrested for burning the Quran. That's the reality of it. You're not. It's
excitement.
It's not. It's as long as if you don't get to that point where it's all about how you put it across. It's all about how you communicate it.
As someone, even though I've only met you in passing, I consider myself to have a duty of care for you, mate. My advice is I wouldn't do that for your own sake, even if it doesn't end in litigation.
No, but the main thing was, so like, for example, this is the thing I've spoke about and I've looked at the laws about it. When I was going to do it in Nottingham, they said, yeah, it's fine. We'll protect you to do it. However, you have to understand that, it could incite X, Y, and Z, and we would rather you didn't do it. And at the time, I'll be honest with you, I was getting along a lot with the police officers and the liaison officers, and I probably still do. I've always had a chat with them, always had a quiet word with them. They're not actually that bad, the ones I've spoke to. One or two of them are quite bad, don't get me wrong. But they'll allow you to do it.
You're trying to think like we are, mate, in the sense that you want control over your mind, and like not to piss the police off. But some people are literally pissing off the police for content.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I kind of had that word with him. I thought, you know what, I'll just leave it. But at the end of the day, like, it's a case of if it was actually an arrestable offence to burn the Quran, why is it that when that man got sent to court for doing it, it got scrapped? The Free Speech Union said, right, this is that, and from there it sets the precedence. As soon as one person gets off from it, they can't do it anymore. This is why now they don't lock us all up for what we say on social media. There's I don't know. There's a goth guy that somebody introduced me to, an alt-right goth guy. Like,
yeah, so you're talking about Jake Monroe.
Yeah, he was literally playing Erica on Blast earlier.
He still does. Every time he gets about 100 in each currency.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And the stuff that he says online, he's that big. If they were really going to lock him up for it, if you really couldn't do it, then he wouldn't do it. He's making a ton of money. I was passed over a stream earlier. I was listening to it while I was sorting out my attic, and I think within a half an hour, he'd been given about $1,000 in super chats.
Yeah, See, the thing with Jake Monroe is not just the surface of the super chats. This is what I kind of like. If I wanted to go on about a demo, and I wanted to get my message across, I wouldn't go in his chats or his super chats, so to speak. You know what? You go to his Discord. That's where you talk to the people who are serious about politics and everything and actually appreciate it. I'd talk to one of his moderators as well on there. I think she also is one of his moderators on YouTube because I think I recognize the name. So the thing is with Jake Monroe is he's one of the 3 people I regularly watch. TA being the other one and the Unmentionable being the other one. There's other people as well, but generally those 3 are the people I tune into most regularly, I would say. But the thing is he's saying a lot of edgy things, but the thing is Monroe has this ability and he started mentioning like a demo. I think he went to Lisbon in without makeup, and the guy switched on. He knows what he's saying. He can hold his argument. The thing that you'll find with these people who are getting the super chat money is they're not networking the people directly, yet they have the influence to do so. And you touched on it earlier about there's too much division, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, yes, you're absolutely right. But the fact of the matter is once you know how to network, you can literally go what I call headhunting, and it's piss easy once you know how. If you've ever worked in sales or recruitment, even if you haven't, even if you literally worked in something like retail, you can if you've got the mentality to find people. I'll give you an example. So, did you go to any demos yesterday, mate?
No, I didn't. I had my kids this weekend.
Fair enough, mate. But you know that there was Sheffield. You know that there was Liverpool. You know that there was Wrexham. You know there was Leicester. There was Crewe. There was Makerfield, Leafleton. There was apparently this Leafleton in Wales somewhere, and there was Brighton. So a lot of people that we thought might come to Leicester went elsewhere. So what did I do before all I knew all that was literally headhunt for people in, say, the Leicestershire area. Trouble with looking at putting Leicester into Facebook is a lot of people have the surname Leicester. So you go for like Hinckley, you go for like other areas, Loughborough, and before you know it, all these people, if you put people and then put in a place name, you found all these people. So Nottingham, you could put in Nottingham on Facebook, and before you know it, you got someone with 6 mutual friends there in Nottingham and don't know about the demo. Then it's the inbox. It's like sales basically. Then it's the power of suggestion. It's not forcing someone. It's just giving them the idea. It's why people leaflet, for example. Before you know it, you got someone who's interested in going. And that's how I got people yesterday to Leicester. Apart from telling, Green Arrow and George.
Yeah, and if you'd said there was going to be Iranian flag wavers there, I would have said, fuck off.
Yeah, but mate, I'm not clairvoyant, am I?
No. Right.
How many people were there?
But can I just say, Paul, there was literally one.
There was
one too many.
It was literally one.
Well, exactly. And did we get rid of him?
Did
we get rid of him? Did we get rid of him? No, we didn't.
To be fair to Paul, that was his. Wasn't that your mate? Yeah, wasn't that your only complaint, mate? Only major gripe, apart from me,
having to look at that bloody lefty with the big mouth, that lefty bitch with the big mouth and camel toe staring me in the face all day.
Wouldn't that look like a meerkat, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, right. But
yeah, you shouldn't be taking an Iranian flag to a bloody British. If you want to support that, they should have their own day or just march around the city centre.
So
I want to get back to GST. I want to get back to GST. I want to get back to GST. GST put a video the other day and he had 40,000 views. Now, GST is a new small channel and that's an incredible viewership. If that's the kind of readership your channel's going to get, GST, you being banged up is no good for us. If you can keep on hitting the ball into the park for those kind of figures, that's of more use to our cause than you being in a cell. Sure, I'll come up, I'll video you becoming a martyr. Yeah, I'll video it. But I just think you're more used to the cause outside.
My main gripe is though is I'm trying to talk into these hate preachers because there is, for example, there's an imam who has openly turned around and said he wants to stone women to death, and he's got planned areas that he wants to buy to stone women to death when they have the caliph in Great Britain. So I said, right, okay, well, I'll come and speak to you. I was trolling his feed he was doing online. I was like, yeah, I'll do this. Eventually, he turned around and said yes. So then I started emailing him, and then he was supposed to come to Nottingham. I was even going to pay for his travel to get down there, because this is the kind of conversation that needs to be had. And he's turned around and said no. So I'm going to turn around and say, will you come down, or when you're giving a sermon, I'm going to burn a crown outside, so I'll get you out. That's the reality. You've got to do these things. I know it sounds really silly. People can turn around and say it's sluggish, but this is the kind of thing you've got to do to get to these people. This is the kind of thing you've got to do to put the message out there. I know it sounds really extreme.
I do agree with you, mate. I know we haven't met before. I do agree with you. However, you are talking about prison, but the more reality of it all is you will see people trying to kill you or fight you at the very least.
Yeah, well, we've had it before. That's what I'm saying. We've already had it, but it needs to be shown. This is the reality of it. These every single thing that's happened up till now, everybody that's got a deep hatred for what's going on in this country, all these things have had to happen. Labour had to get into power. You know, all these Muslims needed to become the 25 MPs. You know, all these Muslims need to become like second in command. So you look at Reform, you look at Green, and you look at Labour. They've all got Muslims as their second in command. They're the people.
Or in Scotland has been the first, hasn't it?
Well, when that's
Or in London is the first, yeah.
So when Nigel Farage does his usual fucking thing of, I've got my money now, I've got all my jobs, now I'm going to fuck off and retire, Zia Yusuf is going to step up to the plate. When Zach Polanski has got one too many scandals to his name that he can't get out of, he's going to step down, and Moffin Ali, who's a fucking terrorist, is going to step up to the plate. When all these people dancing around fucking Andy Burnham, like, yeah, Andy Burnham's a fucking savior. If he gets fucking 400 votes in Makerfield, I will call it rigged. That's the reality of it. Everybody, I call it rigged. I don't give a shit. Andy Burnham is not going to do it. And he is their fall guy. He is going to be their guy where they're going to get massacred. If they do an honest vote in Makerfield, they're going to be like, look, guys, we've been massacred. Labour's fucked. We need to think outside the box. And there are 7 independent Muslim MPs that are going to turn around to Labour and say, if you get our woman, Shabana Mahmood, in, we're going to join back up to Labour. And then we're going to unite. So Shabana Mahmood will go into a united Labour, and Green MPs will go over, Liberal Democrats will go over, and maybe even 1 or 2 conservative Muslims will go over. That's the reality of it. It will then become the Labour Party, aka the Muslim Party. That's the reality of it. That's what we've got to look forward to. That's what we've got to fight against.
Oh, we definitely need to do something on Friday regards to the result, Paul.
Yeah, and then standing around with our thumb up our arses, waving a flag, ain't going to do shit, gents. I'm sorry, it's not. People can turn around and argue about it, but it's just not.
I'll argue for protest.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah, peaceful protests don't achieve shit, guys. I'm sorry, it don't. Right?
Okay, so you're looking at it from literally on the surface point of view. So I know all these guys here pretty much through going to a protest. Therefore, we got a network. Therefore, we got a media. I know if I want to, it's not as simple as, you know what, I'm going to protest against the HMOs. Oh, the HMOs are not closed. Therefore, we failed. Because, hang on a sec. Let's have a look of where I've been in the past, say, since August. So let's call it about a year. So I've met a lot of good people. I've met some arseholes, to be fair, but I've met a lot of good people. The vast majority of people, let's say 90% plus, are good people, right? But it's not just, again, let's shut down the hotels and the HMOs. Oh, we failed. Because what happened at the Belt? Now, someone said, oh, but yeah, but that was a fire restriction or a fire rule they broke. But it's not just in and of itself the protest. The protest is you generate the network, you take back the public space, you take back, therefore, the public domain. And then our ideas come to the fore. Because if we couldn't do this in public, we're online. But we're online and we're in person. Because I know all of you in person, aka I know GST in passing, but effectively we've met in passing.
Right. GST, I have to agree with industrial nations there. For once, yes, our numbers were small in Leicester, but for the white people who did see us there, they saw that there were people out there who thought the same way as they did. It gives them a little bit of hope. They feel that they're not alone. That's why I think demonstrations are useful.
Yeah, that's the big demonstrations. But I'll be honest with you, I'm only taking this as the Nottingham one. The Nottingham one, this one's going to be its 5th one coming up now. When we first did it, we were in the town centre, we drummed up support. Yeah. Nottinghamshire Live. You can go. You've all got Facebook. You can go and look at this.
Yeah, Nottingham Live is a media outlet, isn't it?
Nottinghamshire Live. Yeah. Everybody was for us. They were like, yep, it's great. Look, they're doing it. Then they moved it over to the statue, and then the counter protest didn't even turn up. And now it's just get to the point now where Nottinghamshire Live, all the comment section treats it like it's a fucking joke. That's the reality of it, because there's too many people that have been going there, getting the flipping cameras out, filming random shit, pissing all the locals off. You know, they're not talking to anybody, they're not engaging with anybody. They just sat there waving a flag and getting drunk and blasting out the music. That's the reality.
Yeah,
of it.
I pretty much know what you're on about because I've been there once, but I know a lot of my friends go from the West Midlands. So, but the thing is, it's not just I see my mates from the West Midlands that go, and there's, I'd say, near enough 10 that go from the West Midlands quite regularly. Sometimes one misses one, and I missed it last week, mate. The fact of the matter is, therefore, I've met Lewis, Damien, Red, SB. Although I met SB before in Sutton Coldfield, again a demo. So it's a bit like we don't have the political organisation like the Labour Party do, or the Socialists, or the trades unions. So where do we have the pub? Oh, you're getting chucked out for saying that. So the protest kind of becomes like social forum. It becomes your social meeting place outside of the internet. So I look at it a different way. Like, who was I talking to? I was talking to a young guy. He must be 18 or 22. And you meet people, and then he's in Midlands Patriots, and then the Midlands Patriots, I can inform people about demos, but it's not just the demos. There's people out there who go to council meetings in Nuneaton and Wolverhampton. There's people who, like, you know, with the homeless stuff that Damien and I think Lewis do. So it's not just the flags, it's not just the protests, it's kind of more than meets the eye. It's kind of got to scratch the surface a bit and see what's going on in regards to social dynamics. And it's not just, oh, we're doing a protest about the hotels. There's something happening in this country that feeds into the success of not only reform but now restore. And it's like, I have never seen so many demonstrations probably since Stop for the War, if anyone can remember, or the Palestinian cause quite recently. I've never seen so many Palestinians and never on our side. I have never seen it like this, and I've been in this on and off 20 years. Same ideology, but whether I'm in doing protests or leafleting or whatever, for over 20 years, I have never seen so many people get off their arse and get to a protest. And the networking it's never been like this.
Yeah,
People don't talk to their
I get
neighbours,
it.
they need
Let's say
people.
I get it. I get that whole situation. On, you know, it does drum up the numbers in that respect.
Yeah.
But long term, it serves for call. Like you've just turned around and said about the hotel protests.
Yeah.
I think the hotel protests are basically chickens voting for KFC. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry to say it. I know a lot of good people that protest outside these hotels.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you going to do getting these hotels closed down? You're just getting them moving from the hotel, moving them to next door. That's the reality of it. So now they're not secluded in the hotel. We don't fucking want them as it is anyway. But like, you know, you've probably talked to some of the people.
Yeah.
They go every Saturday. They go every Saturday to Long Eaton trying to shut that hotel down. I'm like, it's just fucking stupid. Why are you doing it? Because they'll shut that hotel down. They're not going to then they're not going to get them on the boats and then fuck them off. They're going to just be like, right, okay, where can we stick them in the local social housing?
In the HMO,
the next to your fucking children, the next to your school.
So what happened?
That's the reality of it.
I see where you're coming from, but this is the thing. When that girl got raped, the 12-year-old in Nuneaton, and they were in a HMO by which time the hotel had been shut down, or he wasn't in a hotel, and you're absolutely right, they got moved to an HMO. But that's one of the biggest local demonstrations I've seen. There was 600, 700 people. Now, it's not surprising that the last local elections, all of a sudden, like, Reform is the biggest party on Warwickshire County Council. Nuneaton's in Warwickshire, as where I'm in Rugby. Like, Reform's the biggest. And then, well, people like Paul, me, maybe the others as well, I think George would say this, oh, yeah, but we want restoring. Well, what happened when we got a load of Reform is you got to Restore who defected to Restore. And this is it. It's kind of like, it's not only what you see on the streets in Warwickshire, it's happening in Lincolnshire, it's happening in other counties where we are just sometimes the tip of the iceberg of public opinion. And what happens in the ballot box below that is we are conquering, like, the psyche is of, like, the public domain. We can say these things in public now. It's kind of like you said about the goth nationalists, i.e. Jake Monroe. He's saying things and he's pushing what we call the Overton window. What is acceptable to say in public and on the internet, what you get done for, it's become far clear what you can say and do. And the thing is, we now have the public domain. When we go to a protest, we have that public domain. We can say what we want as long as it's legal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then, therefore, it's a psychological thing. People start thinking, I'm glad someone's standing up for what I believe in, even if they don't join the protest. We saw it yesterday. The biggest banner that we had, and the Reds couldn't see this because it was on an outside railing. They were facing this from the inside of the railings. On one side, it said White Lives Matter. And the other side, it said like Patriotic Alternative, because PA, so people came from PA, and quite a few supporters in Leicester were PARN. So the fact of the matter is people saw, if they were coming from one direction, i.e. towards the hotel from behind us, they saw a massive long banner, like a wide long banner that said White Lives Matter. And with the public discourse that we've had over Henry Novak and what is going on regards immigration in all corners of the UK, including into somewhere that is Republican, which is notoriously, generally, they have been voting for people like Sinn Féin, pro-immigration. They are starting to change because we have now got the public space, which we haven't had in ages. It explains whether it's the tip of the iceberg theory that they can see these protests, or it's all part and parcel of people voting reform, if in one sense, or restoring another. It's all part of the big push, because between elections, there's not much you can do. So why not network? Why not protest and use that as a networking thing? That's what I'm saying. It's more than meets the eye of protest. It's like 7 good reasons to protest, and one of them is the course.
I think you like say you've not like, I get it that the protest is a good starting point. It is, but if all you're going to do is then right, okay, like I say, this is why everybody hates the United Kingdom right now. Is because it's that idea of, it started off as this idea of this dream that everything's going to change, everything's going to be different, and then however many now, it's still every single time you finish it, it's like, right, have we achieved anything? No, see you on the next one. It's the same with Nick Tanconi. It's the same with Paul Golding. It's the same with everybody else. If those,
but you've not mentioned two names. You haven't mentioned Farage, and you haven't mentioned Mr. Lowe. And what I'm saying is, without revealing who, a lot of this group are actually involved in Restore. So if I wanted to help out Restore, I could ask people in the chat here, without revealing people's identities. That's up to them if they want to say they're Restore or not. If let's say I am a would-be Restore activist,
everybody's going to be Restore in the chat.
You see what I mean? If I wanted to get involved, I could go to Restore. I know people in Reform in Coventry. I know where to go. And the thing is, what it is when you get doing that kind of networking, it's not just with would-be protest activists. You can network with politicians. In fact, there's quite a lot of Reform and Restore people on Facebook publicly, and their pages are there. And they'll tell you what's going on. It's not difficult to find these people, just like it's not difficult to find. It takes a bit of knowing people and knowing how to do the technique. But, when I didn't have a Restore candidate at the last general, I was talking to the Reform candidate because there was no Restore candidate. So I wanted to know who was standing in my area for the next election. You see where I'm coming from? And I knew who to vote for last year. I lost my ID this year. I didn't have Restore, so I had to vote Reform. I lost my ID.
You didn't have to, though, did you?
Okay, so I know Paul might tell me off for this, but if I can't vote Restore, I'm voting Reform. Because
I'm not going to knock you for that.
I spoil my vote.
Yeah.
That's a good
question. Like I say, it's basically, if somebody held a knife up to you and said, right, I'm either going to slit your throat or I'm going to stab you in your brain, you just say, I ain't fucking picking either of them.
Okay,
I voted Reform as well, but it's a bit different in Wales. So there isn't a Restore thing, and the only party that we're going to get in was called Plaid Cymru. So they're exactly the same as they pretend they're a nationalist party for Wales. However, they're exactly the same as Sinn Féin, SNP. They're exactly the same. They're more of a socialist party that would happily split the union up, put us straight back in the EU. So mine was more of a protest thing against them to try and stop them getting as many seats as possible, because in Wales we've had Labour for pretty much all my life, and Plaid have always been the ones to back Labour through everything that has gone on in this country. So that's the only reason I voted Reform this time, is because Restore weren't around. And it was Plaid. So
there
it
is
was a bit
also this.
different in England, but in Wales, I literally had no choice. Like the person for Plaid for my constituency was a woman called Zainab Akbar, which is, one of the Welshest names I've ever heard in all my life.
Yeah, no, that's I say like it's one of them. It's not mine.
I'd like to add something to this
She
as
was
well.
at Glyndŵr's revolt. She was at Glyndŵr's revoltment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to
she's
add,
one of the Welshest
add
names I've ever
something.
heard.
What's that? What's that, GA?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to mute you all. I just want to add something what Storm Kelt said in response to GST. I can understand why in Wales they would vote for a Reform candidate where there was no Restore candidate, because there are many people within the Reform Party in Wales are waiting for Restore to make their breakthrough, and then if they had been elected, they can then move over to Restore, already elected as Assembly members or Senate
the English
members.
reform was just Farage fanboys. That's the reality of it. They're all
I'm going to
Farage
say what GA just said there has happened in my county. The two Restore candidates weren't elected. These are county councillors, by the way. They're not in my area, but they are within Warwickshire. They defected from Reform to Restore. Now, I will say that the lady who I was talking to during the general election did stand for the Tories and get in. She was formerly Reform, so it could go that way. But I'm willing to take that risk because we're in so much shit that they're more likely to go to Restore rather than the Tory party. The Reform people. I get that some people start saying. Some Reform people actually say, "Oh, Restore are just Tories," which is kind of ironic because if anyone's more Tory than Restore, apart from the Tories, of course, it is Reform. The fact of the matter is we're in such a situation where someone like Reform actually seems like at least we're getting a foot in the door, even if we're not, into the house yet. The foot's in the door. It's not a panacea. It's not an all shining. The sun shines out of Nigel Farage's arse. It's just that an admittance we're in this shit and we got to optimize things. It's making the best of a bad situation. And if I can't vote Restore, because Restore has got some good ideas, but it's not always my ideas are some things. And I'm going to disagree, but I have to go with the best thing that I can go with. You have to make, it's when you think of something like the Second World War, when we were on rations and they had recipe books, we can't make like fancy meals. So we have to choose what we can get out of the basics we've got. And if it is Reform, I'd rather have that than a load of left-wing people who think the rainbow flag should be on Rugby Town Hall right now. It's a start. Mm-hmm. And then Restore can be building up momentum in the background because Restore, they might be 5-8 years off where Reform are now. It's going to take a bit of time now.
So let's have a look at this then. So, like, say for example, if you didn't have a Restore candidate at 2029 election, you'd think about voting Reform, yeah?
Yeah, I'd have to.
Well, yeah, but then obviously then you've got Nigel Farage in, a man who's a complete liar, lied about everything that he's flipping gone on, and he's been mentioned 13 times in the Epstein files, and he's the reality of it is you could turn around and say he might have had an innocent reason why he's mentioned in the Epstein files, but when
Tommy Robinson.
But listen, I'm not a fan of Tom Robinson. The main thing is it's a case of if you're a public figure and you can see all of these flipping files coming out, your name is going to come up. You just preempt it and say, you know what, just to pre-warn you guys, I'm going to come up in the files, but this is my story. People are respecting more. So not only has he lied all the time, he's going off to World Economic Forum meetings without even telling anybody. And he's also in the Epstein files. You think the worst thing about all of this is everybody else, they're a piece of shit and they're being honest about it. But then you've got Nigel Farage, he's a piece of shit and he's pretending he's a man of the people. That's the reality of it. And in my opinion, you'd rather vote an honest person in than a liar. That's the reality of it. People want to vote for whatever shit they want to vote for.
Liars, mate. You're not noticed like most politicians are actually liars, and the higher you go, is you start to wonder. It's why someone like Blair got in, and then what did he do? He said no tax rises, and he raised NICs instead. So he's technically not lying, but he isn't telling you the whole truth. There's a lot of politicians speak there. You know what I mean? And I've
But
worked in
then
sales.
again, I say
Well,
you'll get Nigel Farage, you'll get reform. Nigel Farage will step down because he does every single time he gets near the top, he'll step down, and then you've got Zia Yusuf in there, and then you're really going to have the time of your life. That's
I hope you come on soon after the Makerfield by-election, because I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't mind having this conversation, you know, when Makerfield is, because it could go, I think it's a two-horse race. I don't know if people are agreeing with me here. It is between Reform and Labour. And Restore will be, if they get over 10%, I would see that as a good step for Restore. I'm being honest. I know people would want more, but remember, Restore has only started this year, technically speaking. So if Reform win, Labour haven't got Andy Burnham as a leader, and Keir Starmer hasn't got like a better replacement. But what could happen is, say Andy Burnham does get in and he does become leader, he could still be as unpopular, and that might shrink Labour even more, because what's he going to do that's so spectacular over Keir Starmer? And this is the thing. We will find out, I think, whether it's counted in the night or it's counted in the morning. We'll probably find out either way by about Friday lunchtime what's going on in Makerfield and how that will shape the Labour Party and therefore the government, and maybe even like politics beyond that, and Restore and Reform's fortunes. Because if Keir Starmer keeps going, I think Restore and Reform are just going to go up in the polls.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I say, I'll be honest with you. Have you ever been Makerfield?
No, I've been Manchester, mate, but I haven't been Makerfield.
I used to live in Makerfield quite regularly, and
yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I don't know of a single person that I know, or I've never seen a single Labour sign up there. To be honest, with you, saying vote Andy Burnham. If he's got, you've seen video, he won't even go out in public in Makerfield because he keeps getting shot down. Sorry, mate, you were going to come in.
No, I was only going to say I was part of a group that were canvassing up in Makerfield a couple of weeks ago. There was only a few Labour signs. There was only a few people that were saying they were going to vote Labour. Canvassing effort on their part was very small. Canvassing effort on the part of Reform seemed to be very small as well. I don't know whether you guys saw the photos in comparison of the two groups on the weekends, Reform versus Restore. They had a gigantic amount. Restore did a massive turnout, and there was a lot of people that seemed to be sort of like on the fence, quite undecided. Quite a few, from what I understand, were very strong Restore, at least in the area that we were in.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen loads of them there. I say, every single time Andy Burnham's tried to go out in Makerfield, he's always been shot down. He's made it down about 2 streets, and then he's had to jack it in because he keeps getting abused. He keeps getting all this abuse. And listen, I'm saying, if we were all out and about right now, canvassing, and we saw Andy Burnham walking down the road, would we just be like, "Oh, hi, mate, how you doing?" We wouldn't, would we? Let's be fair.
Yeah, and the people, I think, I can only remember one street that we went down in the area that we were canvassing in. There was 2 houses right next to each other that had a Labour sign in each. And there was only one in the window. It wasn't like a big... it was a lady outside the door, from what I can remember. It wasn't me that went to the house. And it was only one of those little stickers they can put in the window, It wasn't like a big sign outside saying we are voting Labour and stuff like that. Didn't get a lot of strong support for Labour elsewhere, as far as I could tell. A lot of people, if they sort of didn't want to know what we were sort of going to tell them, or the leaflets or whatever that we had, they didn't say what sort of party they were going to vote for with us. So
if Labour get 10% in Makerfield, it's a fucking rigged election as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it.
Because I'd probably go with the polls that it's going to be a 4 percentage point, maybe 5, between Reform and Labour. As the polls stand, I think it's something like 46% Labour. They did a 3-party poll. I think it was someone, and of course there's other parties, so it won't add up to 100%. I think it was 46 Labour, 41 Reform, and I think Restore on something like 7, 8, or 9%, which isn't bad for a new party. I know these. A lot of the crowd will say, "Come on, no, we'll get more than that." If Restore get 15%, I wouldn't be crying if I was a Restore supporter, because that shows that they could, they need more. But obviously, they put in they got the foot in the door in a local area. So I still think it's going to be a 2-horse race at the top. but it's going to be so much interesting. Like, are the Greens going to cut into Labour? Because there's been a bit of hoo-ha over their candidate, for example. Like, one had to step down and they've had to get a woman in or something, I heard, which is quite interesting because, if anything, if you were Zach Polanski and you just won Gorton and Denton, because they didn't stand Andy Burnham, some argued, wouldn't you be standing like going like, they're that scared Reform would get in that they don't want to like upset Labour? You seen what I'm saying?
Guys, yeah, Kev K's got something to say. He's just done a new song. I think we should take a look at it and have a
Absolutely,
break for a
mate.
minute. Yeah, it's a political one, so yeah, that should keep you guys happy. Stand by.
Let's go toilet.
Standing by.
Get ready then. Let's yeah. Get over here. Never know with Kev K what it's going to be like.
They've marched into Westminster with roses on their coats, promising the working man they'd honor all his votes. But taxes climbed like ivy and the debts began to swell, while factory whistles faded out and high streets went to hell. Raise your glass to common sense and sing it loud tonight. We've had enough of empty words, enough of left and right. It's not the lords in Parliament who feel the cold and strain. It's ordinary folk who pay for every grand campaign. The 70s brought power cuts, the unions ruled the day. The bins lay stacked on city streets while Britain lost its way. 3-day weeks and strikes galore, inflation running wild, and mothers counting every penny to feed each hungry child. Whoa! Raise your glass to common sense and sing it loud tonight. We've had enough of broken vows wrapped up in party spite. It's not the man in government who worry about the rent. It's those who rise at 6 each day who knows where the money went. Then came the age of spin doctors with polished suits and smiles. We've changed our ways, they proudly claimed, while walking old paths miles. They sold the gold, they signed the checks, they marched off into war. And when the bankers crashed the world, the people paid once more. Now politicians come and go, each claiming they know best. But the ones who build this country up rarely get a rest. The farmer and the fisherman, the nurse and factory hand, they're the beating heart and soul of this old island land. Raise your glass to common sense and let the truth ring clear. No party flag will pay your bills or wipe away your tears. So stand up for your family, your neighbors and your town. For if we leave our future blind, we'll watch the whole thing drown. So here's to those who work the docks, the shops and factory floors. To those who keep the lights turned on behind our nation's doors. And may the next who seek our trust remember what we've learned. That power borrowed from the people must always be returned. One more time! Raise your glass to common sense and sing it loud and free. For Britain's more than party lines, it's you and me and we.
Well, did you like that guy?
It's one of the better ones I've heard.
Yeah.
Is that one of Kev?
Yeah, one of Kev's.
Yeah, it's good, mate. I like it because it's like slightly different thematic, a different theme. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's a question,
Up in a
Feathers.
couple of minutes.
Yeah, let me just
Go on,
because
Jeff.
I've got to go to bed soon anyway. I'm up at 1:30. No, wait, 1 actually. So I'm only going to get a few hours sleep at this rate. But so what's everybody's opinion then? So we're talking about the Makerfield. What is the best result if, say, for example, Restore didn't win? Let's say we could all look into our crystal ball and see Restore didn't win. What does everybody think is the best option for Restore after Restore winning? If that makes sense. I hope I've made sense there.
Reform winning.
Oh, but there's some saying. So if
you want to know why?
Like that. So like because if Reform winning at Makerfield, it's just going to empower Reform more. And everybody's just going to be like, "Well, fuck it, let's just go to Reform because Restore just can't do it."
GST, I understand what you're saying perfectly, my friend. Yeah, I get where you're going.
I'd rather burn them. I'd rather burn them, flip and get in than Reform.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. More people will wake up then. I hope.
What it is, GST, this is the most important thing I think we can take from this. It is what percentage of the vote Restore Britain gets. That's going to be the biggest thing. If it's low percent, it's game over. But if they've got a decent percentage and people can see that, yes, Restore is a viable alternative, they might come in third, close behind, say, Reform Party. But if it's very close with a good percentage, people will think, fuck it, I should have voted Restore. That's what I think.
That's my main thing. I honestly, I don't think Andy Burnham's going to get the votes. Like I say, I'd say it's rigged. But at the end of the day, if Andy Burnham gets in, I'd prefer that than this Reform candidate getting in for sure.
What do you think, George?
4 months old. I think if they manage to get third, that would be kind of a monumental result for them, especially if it's close to Reform's result. I think people will slowly, because it's a big deal at the moment, because obviously it's just around the corner. It's right off the back of the, apologies if you can hear my dog in the background. It's right off the back of the Great Yarmouth, where they pitched a shutout. So expectations are going to be high. I think a lot of people might see it. If they manage to get third, that would be a good victory. I think a lot of people will start to see that they are becoming that viable alternative, and will start to see through the split in the vote propaganda. I think what would potentially, outside of winning them, would be the best result for them, and what would really, really shake things up, to put I forget the expression, is it fox amongst the hens? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Is if they were to even just get a very small vote share over Reform, if they were to even just take second, because then it would completely blow any notion of Restore splitting the Reform vote out of the water, which I've said for a long time anyway. Because
that'd be a good one.
I don't see Reform as, like right-wing or nationalistic at all, with how you look at they were before the 2024 general election versus now. The whole split in the vote thing, I'd be like, they're not owed my vote anyway. It's not like I have to vote for them because of whatever reason. They're not owed it. But then if you see then that even just after 4 months, again, that's the biggest thing, 4 months, they overtook Reform in a by-election, I think that would blow a lot of people's minds, even if they don't win it. If Burnham gets in, I think people will forget long about that. They don't really care. It'd be like, holy shit, they're onto a steamer here, for lack of a better term, with regards to the momentum they'll have going forward then, even if they don't take it fully.
Well, voting for Burnham, it seems incredible to me. He's been parachuted in. He's not going to represent the constituency. He's got his eyes on number 10. There's no guarantee he'll win that. So I think anyone voting Labour's a fool. But that's
it's fucking mad, isn't it?
Stormkeld, it is mad. Stormkeld, what's your opinion?
I got to agree with George, to be honest. The thing is with Restore, they've had next to no media coverage. So everything has been online via, X or TikTok, whatever. And just to have that amount of people turn up to canvass for them is, it's nuts. I've never seen nothing like that before.
was
like
incredible.
yesterday now. So I think even getting in third, as long as they're not like a tiny percentage, is still massive for them. Because, as I said, like they've had next to no media coverage. In their question time, they weren't even allowed on there. There was every other candidate was on there, but not Restore, which again is sort of like interference on BBC's part. It's they are only 4 months old, and to be doing half of the stuff that they've done in such a short amount of time is massive. But yeah, I think if they did come third, I think that's a good victory, personally.
Okay, well, we'll ask Alex, and then we'll go back to GST because he asked the question. Alex, what's your take?
I'll probably go with what the polls say, that it'll be a 2-horse race at the top. Like George and I think Stormcout said, like if Restore get a good third, like I think above 10% would be a really good result for Restore, because basically you got to remember what are they in there, 6 months or something? Was it February? No, and we won't be. That would be August, wouldn't it? So what? How old are they? 4 months now, is it?
Yeah.
I would say it's 2-horse race at the top. The polls are calling it for Burnham. I think it's 46-41, but we know polls can be wrong. I'm not sure if that's within they say the scope of error. I reckon if we could be here on Friday night, we will have a good chat about it. I think, GA, if you're about.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll be a Thursday night as well.
Yeah, I don't know how quick it would be declared though, so you might be about 3 o'clock trying to get the result waiting.
We've gone 24/7.
I don't know when it's counted either, mate, to be honest.
We can do 24/7, but no, we'll have somewhere to chat that evening.
I'll probably agree with the polls, like I say, putting Labour around 46, 41 for Reform, and I think I need to check out the other party polls because I'm quite surprised the Greens haven't at least tried to. I don't understand what's happened to him. Like they'll go for somewhere like Gorton and Denton. Are they? Do they really want Andy Burnham in?
The high Muslim population there. That's the reason why they won there.
Well, we
isn't Wigan a Labour or traditional Labour background?
Let's stay on topic. GST, back to you then, because you asked the question.
Yeah, my main thing is obviously I'm putting my eggs in all the Restore basket. I want them to go. I want them to do it. I think you guys have been there canvassing. Great job to you both. I think it's fantastic. If we can't get Restoring, for me personally, I'd say, look, fuck it. I'd rather just say, let the carnage happen. Let's get Andy Burnham in. Let's see what their fucking plan is. Because at the end of the day, they've got a plan in place in Labour, and we just need to let it play out. Because my honest opinion is, if Burnham gets in, I think it's rigged. But let's say if that does actually happen and Burnham does get in, they're going to start this big, massive hoo-ha. There's going to be scandal after scandal after scandal. And then it's going to be Andy Burnham against Shabama Mahmood. And then it's all because all this time, Andy Burnham's been made to look like a fool as well. It's like 1 minute he was EU, then he's not EU. Now he's something else. Now he's this. He's been made out to be a fucking joke. So he's going to go into this race. Everybody's been looking at him. And all this time, people don't realise it. All these Telegraph journalists, all these Times journalists, they've all been painting Shabama Mahmood up to be this fucking fantastic person. Even the likes of Talk TV have turned around. Jamie Kyle has been singing her praises like, oh yeah, Shabama Mahmood's been doing a fantastic job. Their plan is to get her in. Yeah. Look at it. Honestly, you go back into it. They've been making Shabama Mahmood out to be this fantastic person, right? So then even if Burnham gets in, right, they'll still push Shabama Mahmood into number 10. And the thing is, she's Muslim and she's a woman. So she'll just be doing everything the Imams want to do and everything that the Muslim male MPs want to do. So be pushing out all these laws. They'll just be using her as a figurehead because women are not respected in Islam. There are several texts that turn around and say, if you're a woman in Islam, you do as your man tells you to. It's as simple as that. And she said on several occasions, Shabama Mahmood, Islam means to me more than everything else.
Yes, I remember that speech. Okay, GST, you've got work in the morning. I'll let you go first then.
Yeah, no worries. Right.
Listen, brother. I'll read your email and I'll get back to you, and then we'll take it offline.
Yeah,
And
no worries.
we will get together and we will campaign together. I'm sure of that. Good night, brother. And I got to
Take care,
tell you.
GST. Good to speak to you, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
Hold on.
Take care, mate. Nice
Nice
to meet you.
speaking to you, mate.
Yeah, and you.
GST, just to let you know, the comments are just so glad to see you back. They're really glad to see you back. So regardless if you and I have differences of the way we see things, you know, you're always welcome in this channel and you've always got friends here. Okay, brother?
Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll speak to you at some point at Nottingham, mate. Like I say, come and have a chat.
Yeah, we'll do, mate.
Yeah, and we'll. I'm
If
sure
I'm up there,
there'll be a
I'll
lot of
see
things
you,
we
mate.
disagree
Good night.
on, but a lot of things we agree on. But
No,
if
you
come
put
with me
up
as well,
was it you put up all the signs, mate? The placard.
Oh,
yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, I knocked him out. I do that to him now and again. He does it
No,
when
but if you're still listening, like I say, he can come up. I've got loads of plans to go talk to the people on the left. If these two imams show up, I'll be able to speak to them as well. It'll be good because this is I get what he's saying, and I mean it respectfully. The whole going to protests and flying the flags, it's good to get the numbers up. That when push comes to shove, we have to get into the face of our enemies. We have to push ourselves into the zone of uncomfort. Do you see what I'm saying? And I hope people understand that. Like I say, I'm going to some of the most populated areas of Birmingham, and I'm going to go there with my signs and my table. I might get punched, I might get kicked. I don't care. You know, it is what it is. I can defend myself. But this is the kind of thing we've got to do to push the movement forward. People have to see what's out there.
Well, I love martyrs. I love martyrs to the cause. So if you do it, let me know, and I'll be up there to video it. Yeah. I prefer you not to, but I will make political capital of it. Good night, GST. God bless you, Matt.
See you later, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. So that was GST.
Paul needs that ad revenue on martyrdom. He does.
I do indeed. Look, now I'm going to fetch back with Industrial Nation. Right, he's a great guy, and I totally respect what he does. But GST now wouldn't have been able to have replied or said anything because, well, someone just said it in the chat. He can be a bit loquacious, yeah. So,
someone busted up there for thesaurus for that one.
Yeah,
loquacious.
No, I have no idea what that means.
And I was going to say, George, can you explain to Stone Celt what it means? Okay, yeah.
I love how he has to explain it to me when George doesn't have a clue neither.
I wouldn't have a clue either, mate.
Yeah, so he wants you to translate to me. Because, you know, I'm
sunglasses on indoors. You think I'm an intellectual?
He's run away now. He's gone to look it up in the dictionary. Industrial nations. I'm really sorry about that, but I wanted GST to finish his point so he could go to work. He's got to be up at work.
Oh no, I was asking him a question. You cut me off.
He's not sorry at all. He's not sorry at all.
Yeah, no, I am.
It was
sorry.
perfectly done. It was perfectly done. You'll do it again.
No, what it was is I wanted to ask him a question about some placards because if I remember at the last Nottingham demo, he'd put up like I think either White Lives Matter or something about Henry Novak. So I'll save that for Friday, mate. Keep me hanging on, mate. He's got me. Reel him in. If he's about Friday, mate, I'll ask him if he did the placards at Nottingham. That's all I wanted to ask him before he went.
One thing I was going to ask, it would have been good to ask GST before he left. Do you guys sort of trust the polls coming out of Makerfield at the moment? I know there was that one controversy came out because it seemed that there was a poll that came out where it was like, was it like less than 300 people that were actually polled?
304 people.
Yeah. So how much do you guys, this is just an open question, how much do you guys actually trust them at the moment, the data that's coming out?
Quite highly.
Only the data from the store.
I'll be honest, George. I take most polls with a pinch of salt.
Yeah,
I don't.
Because no, in the sense of right, half of them are just people's opinions of people that they've asked on that day. Yeah, it's it's who knows. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? It's like gambling. It's like putting a bet on the horses. You can never tell actually what horse is going to win. The odds might be good on one horse or the other, but you know, things change, things happen. So like I said, I take most things with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
Take
Good
care,
night,
dear.
GSD. Look after yourself, brother. Yeah. Right. Is that your question there, guys? Right. I'm going to be closing down very shortly, guys. And before we do, we'll be playing a couple of songs and stuff like that. George, it's great to see you over here. And yeah, what's that guy? What's his name? You brought with him that English guy. What's his name?
Oh, I tell you something, Paul. Yeah, next time I see you, make sure you're wearing your skull cap again. I'll tell you something. Oh, George, I tell you what we'll do. Next time we see him, we're gonna leave him just somewhere on the motorway. I think that's the best option.
Yeah, I'll go to the toilets. I'll come out, and you boys are gone. I know.
Yeah,
I know, right?
but you know what? We considered it a few times, especially when we went to Southampton when you were trying to fight all the Reds on your own. We definitely considered it then.
Yeah.
Mate, sorry, mate. Valley boys got to stick together on this one. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
See, no, look at that. There's no loyalty in none of you, is there?
And I'm taking your job. I asked him if I could be his cameraman. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As I said, there's no loyalty at all.
Hey,
you always have a job with me, mate. It's unpaid at the moment, but you'll always have a job.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'll have a job with you, because it's unpaid.
Fuck off, you dick.
All right, then, guys. I don't know. Oh, brilliant.
Lippy these townies, isn't they? These townies, they get lippy, man.
It's the Englishman, isn't it? They can't help it. They just that way. They're contrarians. No,
see, Alex is just sat here now thinking, what the fuck's the problem with me? Like,
no, I'm listening to you, but I'm also looking at the odds of who will win according to the Telegraph or the Tory graph.
Oh, go on, then.
Labour at 83.3% to win, not polling, this is to win. Reform on 23.1%. Restore on 4.8%. This is chance to win, of course. Greens on 0.1, Conservatives on 0.1, and Lib Dems on 0.1. I don't know how accurate that is. So I generally am thinking that basically, if I could win a house on it, I would think that Mr. Burnham will win, and it's a 2-horse race. And some of the Reform lot might say, "Oh, you split the vote." Well, us who like Restore are going to say it's not necessarily the same vote. Reform are 2 watered down, and I think Paul knows this. I think most of us know this.
But okay, very quickly, Alex.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Those odds. Have you checked the book? Are those bookmakers' odds? Because
this is published in the Telegraph, mate.
Yeah, but if you check the bookmakers' odds, and I haven't done that. Those
Okay, fair
guys
dues, I'll look it up.
Yeah, if you can look that up, because
Yeah,
the
sure, mate, will do.
bookmakers are normally right on, aren't they? We'll have a quick look for that. Right. And we'll get the bookmakers' odds, and then we'll say goodnight. Well, I'll start playing some music. I'll be playing silly, soppy music, and thinking about. Well, I can't tell you what I'm thinking about, because my wife sometimes listens into the show, so I can't tell you. We'll have to wait for the next demo. What do they say?
Very, very close, mate. So Labour 1-4.
Yeah.
Reform 7-2.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's quite close, mate. Restore 20-1.
20-1.
Conservatives, Lib Dems, Green Party 1,000-1. Independent, Climate Change, Independent Rejoin, Libertarian Party 1,501. Count Pinface Party, and the Munster Raven Party 2,000-1. So you know that I'm reading the whole candidate list. That's Betfred. I might look at Sky Bet.
Yeah,
just for comparison. Yeah. So they have Labour at 1-4, Reform at 11-4, Restore 20-1 again, Green 400-1, Lib Dems 500-1, and the Tories at 500-1 as well as what the Lib Dems are before. Do you want a third one? Or
yeah,
no?
go on.
Let's see.
More data the merrier, mate.
So look, betting. Carl's fairly reputable, isn't it? Let's have a look. Politics, come on.
I don't know my reputable bookies, mate. Sorry, I was going to maybe suggest. I don't know.
I'll just find a better link. Makerfield by-election odds is what we want. So we had Reddit. Why don't they give you a load of Reddit links?
Can I put a bet on how many times the Labour canvassers say diversity on the campaign trail?
Not particularly that.
Yeah, but
it's the
George,
right
you've got to
diversity.
realise, mate, diversity is our strength.
Let's go
Oh,
with
greatest,
diversity, mate.
You've got to remember this, mate.
No, greatest, mate.
It's such a strength that they like to bring it up a load of times.
Oh.
This is interesting. Labour 2 to 7. This is odds checker, which I think is an amalgam of all the odds. Labour 2 to 7, Reform 18 to 5, Restore
Right.
22 to 1, so that's slightly less chance
Yeah,
than the others are
22.
giving it.
Yeah.
Workers' Party 1,000 to 1, Greens 1,000 to 1, Social Democrats 1,000 to 1, Tories 1,250 to 1, and Lib Dems 1,250 to 1. This is weird for a by-election because it should be the Tories or the Lib Dems or Labour winning this election. It's not. This is new era in politics. The rest are 2,000 to 1 of the rest of them, including like Count Binface and the rejoin EU party. I'll just see if there's anything else, but that literally just says like pretty much what I'm saying is Labour, at least at the bookies, is favourite to win. And the polls are still saying 40 around 46, 41, and a Restore less than 10%. But
yeah, well,
their polls, the only is one poll that matters. We know that.
Yeah, I'd rather trust a bookie than the polls. Well, never trust a bookie, but when it comes to elections, they normally right with the odds. Okay, then, guys, do you want to say goodnight? And
Yeah, take care, mate.
Step down. I'm going to play a couple of tunes now. Because I want to, really. And that's what are you drinking? Did you bring some for all of us?
Oh yeah, mate. I'll just tip it on the webcam now, mate.
All right. Is that Coca-Cola? Have you got chewing gum in your mouth? Spit it out now.
Sounds like a teacher, mate.
Headmaster.
You think you
always become the form teacher. What are you doing, boy?
George, you better not be sitting that chewing gum on the table, mush.
Well done.
Yeah, now.
Scott. You tell him, yeah.
Well, I'm hearing a bunch of babble at the moment. That's all I'm fucking hearing.
Okay, guys. You've been great.
All right, I'll see you in the morning, mate, or tomorrow night.
I shouldn't be cussing. You're on YouTube. I do apologise.
Yeah.
I don't think they can do you for that, no.
No, I can't. Actually, I joke with Storm Kelp, but if I was in a bit of trouble, would I like to have him stood next to me? Yes. Or would I like in front of me? Industrial Nations, because he's a big lad. Yeah. He's a shield wall all on his own. Yeah.
Yeah. You get Joe Marsh as well. He would sort them out, mate. He would just blow on them and fall over.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a Celtic warrior feather. I did see one.
Now, you've done a good job yesterday, Industrial Nations. George?
Yeah, my big gob's got more uses than being loud, mate, believe it or not.
Okay, then. Right. Well, there goes Industrial Nations is out. Then there were three.
No worries. Nice one, mate.
I think he was doing a good job shitting on the Antifa flag anyway.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So was Paul, mine, to be fair.
I thought he was going to twerk. I did, to be honest. I thought, oh no, he's going to go twerking.
Yeah. Fucking hell, that's the thing. The nightmares, that is.
Nightmares.
It was.
Nightmare fuel.
Yeah. Stonehill, it was great yesterday. Really enjoyed going on demos with you, with both of you, to be honest. See, I can say something nice now and again. Yeah.
I am surprised, to be fair.
I'll check outside now. Is the moon blue? I'll check outside
Yeah,
now.
I know. It must be like a full moon or something, mate.
Did you get up at 8 o'clock and give your boss his keys back?
No, yeah, I did. So he come to my house at whatever time this morning. He had to ring me because I was fast asleep, pretty much. I know.
Somebody in the chat said that you using the term twerk was not on their bingo card. So well done. You brought a couple of surprises tonight, mate.
Do it every single day. Here you go. Talk to you soon now.
No worries. No worries.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone, yeah. Now there's two of us. Fastest, quick on the
It's
draw.
my cue to go now, is it?
Any last words?
Is it my time on the chopping block now? Has my time come?
No, you have to talk about Crew.
I talk about Crew. Oh, okay. Well, I don't really know too much about it. Crew is the 27th of June. I'll just bring up let's see if I can find the poster somewhere, because I did share it. I'm taking my phone in the wrong passcode. 27th of June. So it's 2 weeks. It's a week yesterday, isn't it? Or a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks yesterday, whatever it is. If anybody wants to make an appearance, I'll just see if I can find anything about it. I don't know where it is, because it was actually Storm that shared the poster with me.
All right. If Storm shared it, they're going to be good guys then. I should
Oh,
imagine.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe two. There it is. 27th of June. The meet time is at 4:30 p.m. They start in the march at 5 p.m. The meet point is the Crewe Municipal Buildings. It's one of the organizers that we've been to the demos with before. They organised the Southampton vigil that we went to and covered. So 4:30 p.m. meet time at the Crewe Municipal Buildings. If anybody wants to come march starting at 5 p.m.
Well,
I will be attending that one.
Oh, that's can I come with you?
Of course.
Thank you very much. What about that English guy? Are we going to take him?
I think we'll have to. He's our enforcer, I think.
Hey, I got to be honest. He's up for it. He's like,
absolutely. He's a good guy.
All right then, George. What we do is, I'll do a video and we'll push that Crew thing. Yeah,
yes, no problem.
Yeah, I look forward to that one. Thanks, George.
What is it? Do you know when the actual votes are being counted for the Makerfield by-election? You mentioned you were doing a stream for that, so I might try and pop on for that if I can.
Well, what we do is we'll open the stream at 8 p.m. as usual. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then we'll just go then until the polls close, and maybe to midnight. Yeah. We've
awesome.
gone 24/7 some days, so it all depends on how sober I am. No.
Fair play.
All right, brother.
All right. Sounds good.
Take care.
Take care, Paul.
Thanks for coming on, George. George, come in here any time at all, please. It's nice to have a friend here. Yeah. And Fetch, I would be honoured if Storm Kelp joined us as well. Yeah.
Yep. I'll wrangle him in. I'll get him in.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Take care, Paul. See you soon.
Top guys, two of them. Top guys. If I was in a bad situation, those are the two men I'd like on either side of me. Yeah. And industrial nations. Yeah. I'd like him next to me. Oh, right. Should we have a tune? What sort of tunes do you want? It's Mel. She's half Welsh. I knew it. I told you that time Mel came on. She's a very attractive lady. I knew it. I thought there's got to be a Welsh bit in Welsh, some Welsh in her. And it's easy to see. Right. Just trying to think what sort of song to put on. I really don't know. Oh, when in doubt, throw an Ulster song out.
Where the red hand flies through the streets of the Shankill under loyal skies. The city stands defiant, loyal and true. The city of my heart, I bleed red, white and blue. In county Antrim with the glen so green and grand, the The giant's causeway carved by nature's hand. From Lord to Carrickfergus along the wild coast road, and Trim's rugged beauty is a glory to behold. Hey, Ulster, Ulster, the land that I love, from Larne to Newry and the hills above, through the wind and the rain, through the fire and the flood, I stand by Ulster till they lay me in the mud. In County Down, where the morns rise proud and high, and the Ard Peninsula meets the sea and sky. From Bangor to Newry, the beauty never fades. County Down, sweet County Down, where my heart was made. In County Armagh, where the orchards bloom so fair, apple blossom country with fragrance in the air. From Portadown to the ancient cathedral town, Armagh stands proud beneath the Raghan crown. In County Londonderry, with the Foyle flowing wide, the ancient walls of Derry standing tall with pride. From Coring to the shores where the wild wind's blown, Londonderry's loyal heart beats steady and strong. Hey! Ulster, Ulster, the land that I love, from Larne to Newry and the hills above, through the wind and the rain, through the fire and the flood, I stand by Ulster till they lay me in the mud. Bye. In County Fermanagh, with lakes so calm and wide, and Enniskillen stands proudly by the waterside. The River Erne flows gentle through this peaceful scene. Fermanagh's tranquil beauty feels like heaven to me. In County Tyrone, where the Spurns roll and rise, heather-covered mountains reach up to the skies. From Omagh to Strabane, the heartland strong and bold, Tyrone's loyal spirit can never be sold. No matter how far I wander, no matter where I roam, Ulster always calls me, this is my home. Hey!
For you, Mel. For you.
From Carrickfergus to the hills of Tyrone above, no surrender ever, 'tis blood runs deep and true. Ulster forever, I belong to you.
Galway Radar, songs like that get me copyrights warnings usually, and I had a stream taken down once for playing songs. But one night when I've had a few beers, I'll go bananas and we'll play a new pile of them. Yeah, and well, it's like playing Russian roulette on YouTube, isn't it? But yeah, I'll play some songs like that. Awful tempted to do it now, but it means if I'd done that, I'd have to edit it in the morning. And I don't. It was good to see GST back in the room, I think, really good. I'm not quite sure exactly what our differences are, but I'm pretty positive we can resolve them. And if not, well, we'll just kill each other. I'd have to be faster, wouldn't I? You look super fit. Yeah, no, I'm sure GST and we're going to be fine. I won't read his email tonight. I'll read it in the morning. Right. Oh, I'll switch there. let's, well, Kev's had a new song out I thought was good. I'm going to have some of his older stuff because I like it.
Walking down the road beneath the neon lights, feeling all alone since we had that fight. Can't shake the feeling that I love you still. The rain falls around me, bending to my will. Every street sign whispers your name. Every shadow's playing our game. I thought I'd be stronger on my own, but every mile just leads me home. The night keeps calling out the truth. There's no moving on from you. Oh, so I put a dime in the jukebox, let it play all night. Thinking of you while our song goes on under these flickering lights, running around like the vinyl spins. My heart won't let you go. Thoughts of you keep circling like a melody I know. Pass by the diner, hear the jukebox play. Playing our song takes me back to that day. Neon lights flicker like memories, echoes of laughter, sweet remedies. But now it's silence, just me and the night, lost in the music, holding on tight. Coffee's gone cold, but I'm still here, drowning in what we used to hear. If I close my eyes, you're by my side, in every note, in every line. So I put a dime in the jukebox, let it play all night. Thinking of you while our song goes on under these flickering lights, round and round like the vinyl spins. My heart won't let you go. Thoughts of you keep circling like a melody I know. Maybe tomorrow I'll find the strength to walk away from what we were. But tonight I'll stay right here where your voice is still a blur. If loving you is wrong or right, I just know it feels so true. Every chord keeps pulling me back to you. So I put a dime in the jukebox, let it play all night. Thinking of you while our song goes on under these flickering lights, round and round like the vinyl spins. My heart won't let you go. Thoughts of you keep circling like a melody I know. Walking down the road beneath the neon lights, still hearing echoes of that night. And every time that record starts, it's you spinning in my heart. It's you spinning in my heart.
I love Kev K's songs.
Saw you driving at the high school dance, took my heart away with just one glance. High school band had started to play, saw my only chance to move your way. Long ponytail and your poodle skirt, Peter Pan collar on your button-down shirt. Your friends all laughing on the floor, giving me a glance like the girl next door. When the jukebox played that old love song, I knew right then where I belong. With a nervous smile and a shaky hand, I asked you, baby, can I have this dance? We fell in love on a moonlight night, kissed under the stars so bright, hearts on fire like a neon sign, your world and mine intertwined. Oh, we were young and free, just you standing there with me, like a scene from a silver screen, living out our teenage dream. Made a date for a walk in the park, neon lights and streets alive after dark, swing set, shadow, summer air. You brushed a curl back from your hair. James Dean on the drive-in screen tonight, the wild one too with It's a double show delight. Cuddle up in the car, let the movies flow. Radio playing soft and low. Driving down late at night. Soda pop fizz and a cream delight. Sharing fries in the dashboard glow. Didn't need nowhere else to go. We fell in love on a moonlight night. Kissed under the stars so bright. Hearts on fire like a neon sign. Your world and mine intertwined. Oh, we were young and free. Just you standing there with me. Like a scene from a silver screen. Living out our teenage dreams. Time may roll like those old film reels, but I still feel the way it feels. Every time I hear that song, it takes me back where we belong. To poodle skirts and pickup lines, cherry lips and valentines. We fell in love on a moonlight night. Kissed under the stars so bright. Hearts on fire like a neon sign. Your world and mine intertwined. Oh, forever you and me. Just like it was in 53. Underneath that silver screen. You'll always be my teenage dream. Yeah, we were jiving at the high school dance. You took my heart with just one glance. Moonlight movies, summer romance. Forever started with one slow dance. Saw you for the first time at the high school hop. New girl in town, my heart went pop. Look pretty good in your polka dot dress. Your long ponytail, blonde hair, no less. Bobby socks made everyone stare, but I was lost in your golden hair. At the high school hop, our hearts aligned, dancing through the night. You were mine with the band, playing our favorite tune. I knew I'd be loving you real soon. The stroll was played, I reached for your hand, strolling through the gym by the high school band. Eyes meeting eyes, sparks in the air. Never felt a moment quite so rare. The night was young and so were we, falling deep so effortlessly. At the high school hop, our hearts aligned, dancing through the night. You were mine with the band, playing our favorite tune. I knew I'd be loving you real soon. Went to the drive-in under moonlit sky, stared across the table, lost in your eyes. Fell in love without a single word. In that perfect moment, the whole world blurred. At the high school hop, our hearts aligned, dancing through the night. You were mine with the band, playing our favorite tune. I knew I'd be loving you real soon. High school hop heartbeat, beating loud and strong. A love that started with a simple song.
Okay, guys, we'll be closing the stream at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Okay, guys, so stop to say goodnight. Back at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. I just had a look at the news. Trump says he's got a peace deal with Iran, but he said that last week. He said it the week before and the week before. Tomorrow he'll say talks are off and he's going to bomb them, like he said last week and he said the week before. Tommy's been arrested, or so they say. Don't know why. I mean, I don't think he said anything. I'm not his biggest fans, but what he said was true. And what else was there? Tommy's been arrested. Oh, yeah. And the guy from Raise the Colours hit a woman. I can't show it to you because, well, not very nice. You shouldn't have hit her. You can claim provocation, probably poked by a stick, but he shouldn't have chinned a one like that. That was a bad mistake. Right, Galway Raiders stay in. Right, he's die-hard like me. First into the party and last to leave, yeah. Yeah, bonfire night was great. Get rid of all the rubbish yourself, couldn't you? Had giant bonfires around where I lived. Roast potatoes in them, great. Okay, back onto the music then. Not sure what it is.
In a cardboard castle I would dream. Rains would wash us clean, it seemed.
Beautiful song.
Finger-licking meals we'd find outside. McDonald's lights our tears would hide. Work the pit for pennies that were few. Faces black with soot, not blue. 2 pence a week was all we'd get. Struggles piled, none we'd forget. But in our world we made it fine. With paper walls so thin and kind. In cardboard towers we'd recline. Living large in smaller times. Cold nights would creep, but we stayed warm. With hopes to weather every storm. Each drop of rain a blessing pure. So cardboard dreams could long endure. Neighbors' smiles we'd keep in heart, even as the days grew dark. In our kingdom built from scrap, found the joy within our lap. Now looking back, it all seems clear. We found wealth in what was near, not in gold or silver bright, but in the laughter every night.
Last song, guys. Last song. Definitely the last song, guys.
Okay, me lads, what's this we've got?
A useless bastard who talks a lot.
We sailed through the storm with promises grand. He swore he'd fix Britain with a steady hand. But all that we got was U-turns and lies, and a face like a halibut soaked in bad brine.
Oh, Keir, it's time to fuck off.
Fuck off!
Fuck off!
Your time at the helm has been one long scoff. So pack up your briefcase and fuck off. He promised us change bright and new,
then gave us the same old Tory stew.
He sank every pledge like a leaky old tub, taxed all the working lads down to the nub, went soft on the boats while the borders went mad. Now the whole bloody country is pissed and half sad.
Oh, Keir, it's time to fuck off.
Fuck off!
Fuck off!
You've crashed the economy, you've broken the trough. So haul up your anchor and fuck off. You smile like a vicar, but act like a rat. with your donor mates laughing while we take the flak. You've anchored us deep in a sea full of shit. Now the crew's at the wheel and we're done with this skit.
What shall we do with this tone-deaf PM?
Chuck him overboard with his whole damn crew then.
No more of your speeches, no more of your spin. The bilge is full up and the ship's caving in.
We've had quite enough of Sir Two-Tier Starmer to grab him by the scruff. And
Oh, here, it's time to fuck off.
fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. The whole bloody nation is screaming enough. So get off the quarterdeck and fuck off.
Fuck off, here.
Fuck off, Kier. We're taking the ship and we're steering her clear. Okay, it's time to
Fuck off.
Okay, guys. Oh, went on longer than I thought. Started earlier because I got the time wrong. Thought I'd close down early tonight and do something, catch up on the mail and the comments. Didn't happen, did it? The best laid plans. Okay then, guys, we're back at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Good night, Mutley. Good night, Galloway Raider. I will play that tune for you one day. Good night, Dan. Good moderating. Mel, always great to see you. Anyone else I can see? No, can't see anybody else. Oh, Kerry's here. Good night, Kerry. Oh, that's about it, I think. Time to go home. Time to go home. What was that from? Andy Pandy, I think it was. Yeah, time to go home. Okay, guys, stay safe, stay strong. Aim high, vote low, roast store. My name's Paul Morris, the Green Arrow. See you at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's a wrap. Yeah. Good night, Amelia.